Welcome, Internet, to the Place of Video Games podcast. It's your boy, Dat Ninja Dev, joined as always by Donnie E, the Hype Reese, and Delvin Iceberg Slim Cox. Gentlemen, Iceberg Slim, why?
You never read Iceberg Slim books?
I never read the books.
Now, more and more that I know things about you, the more and more I know that Donnie's really the black member of this group.
Oh, here we go with this shit. Donnie
knows all the black comedians, knows all the black music. You're like, what the fuck is that? Like, yeah, that's like a staple of the black community, Dev. How do you know this? Like, oh.
I just didn't ever care for comedy. It's just not my thing. I also, y'all know I don't pay attention to actors, actresses, direct. I don't care about that. Sports.
For black people.
Sports is where it's at.
He's not a names guy either.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Like I'll see them, but I'm not going to remember their name because I just don't care enough to remember people.
Black stand-up's having a moment. There's a lot of great acts. Good, really good ones, Ben.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, too many to name. Like, over 50 at least. Like, fresh acts. Not like was doing it 20 years ago. You know, like fresh acts, like brand new acts. They're really good.
All right. For Dev, Iceberg Slim was an American pimp who later on became...
Nigga, I know who Iceberg Slim is.
No, you don't. I don't believe that at all.
Oh my God. I said I know who he is. I asked you why you chose to make that your name.
I like Iceberg Slim. His books were pretty good.
Okay. That's all you had to say.
He was
again. Really?
Yeah.
God damn it, Delvin.
Goddamn right.
Old ass man. Can't even hear. You don't hear nothing I'm saying to you half the time.
No, not at all. Not at
all. What's your week been like, Donnie?
More of the same. Like I said, it's ramp up, so crunch is real. You hear about a video game, like my deadline is coming and I am well behind. So work sucks. But I'm in good spirits at the moment because for the last 2 days since yesterday, I've had a mind-numbing sinus headache. Like I woke up with it yesterday. I went to bed with it. I woke up with it today, and today it was like particularly bad. It just felt like it was there all day. And my wife told me to get something on the way home, so I dipped out of work, went to the Walgreens, got it, used it on the way home. Honestly, felt miserable up until dinner, up until about an hour ago. I'm happy to report that I'm currently headache-free, and for that, I'm pretty happy to be here, gentlemen.
That's nice.
We've had a fun week talking to each other. I've had a fun week playing some video games. It's it's work sucks. The world is awful, but it is what it is.
That's the truth.
We're making the most of it.
Thank God for our DMs, which we are going to guard at all costs.
Did you watch any of the Gillis videos?
No, I didn't have time.
Damn it.
I barely had connection at the Discovery Cube.
I think you're going to love that Alabama football bit. I mean, I really do. It's a really funny skit. So just give that a try at least. It's like,
we shall see.
It's like 3 minutes. If that. I don't even, they may be like a minute and a half, to be honest with you.
No, that's too much for Dev.
Damn.
Sometimes I won't watch stuff just out of spite.
I know. But it's like, but I picked it because I think you'll like it.
Yo, that's
which makes me want to watch it even less, just to piss you off, because I'm a terrible person. It doesn't piss
me off. You're robbing yourself of a good time. It doesn't piss me off at all.
Really?
I know you don't know.
Really.
Like, Jesus.
Yeah, if I cared about comedy, maybe, but if I never saw it, I wouldn't be missing.
Play the Takara one for your wife, and let's see. I'd love to. She might like that. That's a mom joke.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
You know it is. It's a mom joke. It's a mom joke.
I believe that. It's just not.
No?
It's not a good idea for Dev to show it to her. Just say it, Donnie. If a girl who happens to know Dev knows both of them shows it to her, that's different. But if Dev shows it to her, that could be a problem.
But if I can say Donnie said he might like this,
my wife loved it.
Fine.
It's a mom joke. Like, it's a mom joke.
Maybe.
It's a mom-daughter thing.
How did Donnie find it?
It was on my TikTok.
What difference does it make?
How do I find any of the comedy? I watch comedy all the time.
It's on the internet. How does anybody find anything?
I follow like 10 like stand-up collection channels that just play bits of stand-up constantly, and I'm just, I'm constantly just kind of cycling through them. So
It's Donnie's thing.
Yeah.
Love stand-up.
I do. Good stand up. And really bad, like just not boring stand up. Kind of like wrestling. I kind of like it when people are bad. Like when people tank, it's entertaining.
Yes, you need either really good stand up
Yeah.
or really bad stand up.
Yeah. Just not
Like you
mid
need,
stand up.
either
Mid stand up's the
great
worst.
wrestling or really bad wrestling, like
Yeah.
JCW.
I'm down here for JCW.
Yeah, see, you gotta watch that stuff. Like that stuff is great because it's terrible.
Video game wise, I am playing Under Par Golf Architect, which is under review. I'm under embargo.
Under Par Golf Architect.
Under Par Golf Architect.
That's the
That
name.
is a lot of words.
The name of the game.
That is an interesting name.
I'm really excited about it. And
You're reviewing it, right?
I am reviewing it and I'm under embargo.
Did you tell them to change?
When's the
name?
embargo drop?
Tomorrow.
Oh.
They didn't give me any time though. So I think technically I could let it fly at midnight.
Yes.
Which makes me wonder if like I should just do it now. Are we live? We normally have somebody that has a chat or something.
It
Yeah, we
says
are.
live.
Yeah, just nobody's watching.
Says
That's
live.
okay. So here's the deal. The reason I bring it up is I wanted to make like a video, like how we used to. You know, I was going to make like a really nice YouTube video. I captured about 30 minutes of footage on my Switch. I got a bunch of photos and screenshots and some trailer material and some B-roll, and I was going to mix it all together and do something real nice. And I sat down today to get started on that. And the video program that I use for video editing, that I've always used for video editing for all these years, now will not let you export a video to any destination without a watermark unless you pay their subscription fee.
That's how everything works now.
And
Damn.
so that wasn't their model before. Their model before was the effects, the transitions, the assets, the lower thirds, the menus. They would charge for packs of that. So it was almost like DLC, like cosmetics. Like you could use the program, but if you wanted any of these fancy things, you either had to subscribe or buy them. And here's the thing. Here's the thing that pisses me off. I have bought probably $100, $150 of video effects and packages to use with this program of supporting their model that I can now no longer use without subscribing to remove the watermark. That's the part that pisses me off more than anything else.
That's that bullshit.
And yeah, it's put a really bad taste in my mouth. So either the option was to either learn something on the fly brand new and, you know, put it together, or the option that I'm going to do is I'm just going to release it as a podcast. I sat down and I just recorded myself talking about the game last night for about 20 minutes. It's right off the cuff. It's one shot, you know, so just kind of how I feel about the game. And I'm just going to release that as audio. We're a podcast anyway, you know?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I've got about 20 minutes of golf game. It's like part retrospective, part review, because the reason that I am excited about this game, the reason I reached out to ask for review, and actually I've been talking with this developer for over a year. We've been swapping ideas and stuff for some time now. Because
Swap them a new name idea.
Yeah, that name's not great.
I mean, there's an acronym you could go shorten it, but UPGA, right? Under Par Golf PGA, Under Par Golf Arctic. Yeah.
It's a little better.
The reason that I reached out to the devs and wanted to be a part of this is the game is basically a spiritual successor to Sid Meier's Sim Golf, which was a PC game that I adore and love and have talked about a long time. One of my favorite games of all time. And
Sid
you know,
Meier's Sim Golf.
yeah, you know who Sid Meier is?
Oh yes, I do.
Mhm.
Okay,
All those
yeah.
Overcomplicated games.
This is the father of civilization.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Civ, man.
Yeah,
Just say
Sid Meier's Pirates, Civ, Gettysburg, like all those, you know, aughts RPGs and stuff, RTS games. He started making a golf game, and he took it to EA, and they were like, "Hey, we think Sims would go in with this." So he basically took his style of, you know, sim game, paired it with Sims like interface, right? And like the little Sims gibberish and the little Sims characters.
Simlish.
Simlish. And basically bore a golf game. Now, it's unlike any golf game. It's not like Tiger Woods or anything like that. It's not like Hot Shots. This is a game where you build a golf course, a club. So it's like Roller Coaster Tycoon or Sim City, right? You build a golf course and then people play it, and they either tell you they like it, they don't like it, they're hungry, they need to use the bathroom, they hate this place, they love it. And it was full of like parody and charm. Like back in the day, on the original game, you could play it and like Pam Anderson would move in, or like Bruce Silverstein. There's like all these parodies of like actors and celebrities, and funny things would happen. It was a very charming game. And then the thing that made the game really cool was that you could actually play the course you made. So you could make the courses, you could play them, you could host tournaments and all that. Anyway, this game is that. It's a spiritual successor to Sid Meier's Sim Golf. And I was like, man, I've got to be there. And I've played it for 30 hours in the last week.
Well, that's a lot.
I've played a lot. Yeah. And I don't want to take credit for it, but I had to be the first person hounding them because it was coming to PC, and then I'm pretty sure it's coming to everything. I think it's on every console, I think. I said it in my review, I hope. I think it is. But they announced support for Switch 2 recently, like 6 months ago. And I was like, oh my fucking God, you guys have got to use mouse controls. And every time they've ever like released a trailer or an update, I've been there with like a mouse Switch 2 meme or a mouse Switch 2 picture. Or, I gave them the give me what I want gifts and stuff. Like I've been in all of their mentions for 6 months. And when they announced the release date like a month or two ago, and I was like, you've got me taken care of, right? And they're like, we got you. And I was like, my man. And I've been playing it with Switch 2 mouse controls, like a PC game, like Sid Meier's Sim Golf back in the day. It's super fun when it runs well, which it doesn't all the time. So that'll be a part of my review, but I'll tell you it's crashed like 10 times. I hope they have like a day one patch because it's crashing constantly. I'm not sure if they're just trying to do too much. Maybe, but I'm having a grand time playing it, even with it now. And that's something I mentioned in my review. And in my review, I go deeper into why I was always going to love this game and all that. I'm biased here. Like I want to like it. Right. So it crashing and it having choppiness and I don't really care, because when it does work, it's giving me what I want. And I'm sure it's just going to get better and better. Right. And they're going to fix it and all that jazz. And I'll get it on. I'm going to get it on Steam. I'll get it on everything. Actually, this is a game I'll probably get on anything that I have.
Wow.
I'm hoping one day it's only $20. I'm hoping one day they'll make it to where like we can share courses. If we could like do cloud saves or send courses to each other or have like some sort of code system. I'm hoping that that's coming down the pike. But I don't know, but the devs have been great. It's, I was kind of talking about this last week, all these crashes and all these like issues. I've been reporting it to all of them, been trying to tinker with like how to fix it. And I've been like, hey, if I take the Joy-Con off, it doesn't crash so much. And the mouse mode plays better than if I leave the Joy-Con on and stuff. So, I've been trying to help them, and they've been very receptive. So I'm sure it's going to get patched up really quick. I think maybe the Switch 2 port is just kind of like a coming in hot. It's kind of like maybe a last minute, let's see if we can get it going kind of thing. Okay. But when it works, it's great. And I like it a lot. So I'm going to release that podcast tomorrow, and then I'll probably, instead of doing like a new video, I'll probably take some of my footage and just do like some social media posts, maybe a TikTok or something. Maybe I'll do some stuff like that.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. I took a side trip this week and I played Deliver Us the Moon, which is a space game from like 10 years ago.
I always wanted to play that, but never played it.
Oh, I think you'd like it. Yeah. I think you'd like it a lot. I liked it. It was a great, it was been on my wish list forever. I finally decided to jump in because of all the space stuff, right? Artemis and all that. It felt like a good time to do it. Yeah. And I like it a lot. It's a walking sim. It's like it's like a Gone Home or like a Firewalk or something like that. But it's got of course it's got a really good story, but it nails the space shit. What I would want from a space game is something way more like this, and it's not like a like a No Man's Sky or a Mass Effect or a.
You want something that leans more towards the realism.
I like something to be a little bit more grounded. Yeah, I'm not trying to find people's collective international cosmos, space species, and fauna and stuff. Like I want to like explore space, like be human. Like I want to be somewhat grounded.
I think Tacoma was like that a little bit.
Yeah, I like that one too. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one more than most things. But I like this one a lot. This might be my favorite space game. I haven't given a whole lot of thought. Like especially if you rule out like something like a Star Fox or something, like an actual space game, something about space.
Star Fox is a little different, yeah.
Right, like something about space. Because in this game, like when you like take off, like you do like a boot sequence, like you flip all the switches, pull the thing, prime the engine, get to go, shoot. Like it feels like you're playing like a NASA game.
Let me ask the question: can you mess up the boot sequence?
Yeah, you can fail for sure.
That's good then. I like that.
No. I think this is up your alley. I think you'll like this game.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
I dig that.
And apparently, like there's like a sequel. It's like a Mars game.
Yes.
I think that may venture out more into that stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'll play that one. I got my fill with this. Like I'm not enamored to like keep going. Like I just wanted to play it. Played it on Switch. It was like $5 or something last week. It was like super cheap.
That's a good deal.
Oh yeah. And I'm sure it runs better on on PS5 or something like that. Yeah. But yeah, that's me this week, guys.
Nice. Delvin, you're playing Samson Smarty Pants. How's that going?
I'm gonna be honest.
He said,
The game.
I don't even know what this is. What is Samson?
It's an indie game.
Let Delvin tell you.
That it kind of has like high production value to it. But what it's supposed to be is a modern day version of Driver.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Is it on Switch?
No.
Oh.
But the problem with this game, I'm gonna keep it 100.
Keep it 100 for me.
Very disappointing because there's a lot of things there that makes the game awesome.
50% approval rating on Steam.
Yes, but the game is broken as fuck.
Ooh.
The concept of the game is cool as fuck. The whole concept is this: you're this guy named Samson. Your sister gets kidnapped by the mob. The mob is like, hey, you got to pay us $100,000 in like a week, and if you don't, we're gonna kill her and kill you. So you got to come back.
Seems excessive.
Yes. So you have to come back and work for us as a driver. So you have to go out in this kind of small open world place and do like random jobs. And as you do the jobs, you get like money for the jobs. And each day you have to turn the money into the mob to kind of lower your debt. But also, you owe other people money. And sometimes those people can come up on you and beat the shit out of you and take the money. And I think that's where the aspect is. You have to kind of like survive through these streets, making money doing these odd jobs without like losing the money. Because each day you have like a certain amount of money you have to turn into the mob. And if you don't, there's gonna be trouble because it's the fucking mob. and the concept of it is cool. The game looks nice, but you have to have a high.
I'm reading Steam reviews and it's quite entertaining to see. Like some of them are very sad, some of them are very like, I don't know.
Because the game has so much potential.
There's so many people in here that want to love it but can't.
Yes, exactly. That's what it is. The game has so much potential.
They're like, it's killing me to write this review. I want to like it so much.
Because everything about it is fucking cool, but it runs like shit. Like my son came in and was like, let me try to fix it and get it.
I'm going to read one that I thought was funny. I think Dev, you might like it. This person writes, opens game. Oh, hey, defaults to quality preset. 50 FPS. Tune settings. 50 FPS. Set settings to low. 50 FPS. Set to minimum. 50 FPS. Crank DLSS. 50 FPS. Turn on ultra performance. 50 FPS. Restart game. 38 FPS. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that is pretty much captured in a nutshell. because I've been sitting there because I like the game.
He's playing on a 4090 with 24 gigabyte of VRAM.
Jesus.
Yeah, because the concept of the game is cool as fuck. So I find myself, I never do, go into the settings. I want to get this game to fucking work.
It's not like an AI game, is it? Like, do we know the developer?
Yeah,
like, is it actually like a?
Yes, actually a game.
Liquid Sword. I feel like we do know them.
Yeah, and like I said, the game has.
No, they just have the one release.
Yeah, the game has the tools to be cool.
I think a Liquid Squid. There's something like that, right?
Yeah. But the game has the concept of being cool, but it's just like it feels like it needs more time in the oven, or it needs a bigger. Like this feels like a game that if it was to come to like PS5 later on this year, people are like, oh, this game is pretty cool. This is a really cool indie game. It's not much. It's like $25.
That helps.
So, for the money you're spending, it's like, okay, yeah, this is fine for that. But it's on the precipice of being like a really cool game and a really cool concept for a game. It just is disappointing because it's not optimized. It's like really
I do wish more developers, especially in the indie space, instead of trying to make these things that like try to punch up and compete with like big studios, like if you want to make Driver, why don't you just make Driver like the way it was? Like, why try to make such a visually like I'm not trying to like cap anybody's creativity, but it just seems like more often than not those that reach for that brass ring they tend to miss. It's hard to do. There's a reason game development costs so much and takes so long. It's not easy, and it's like there seems to be less interest in like making something. Like, why can't we revive a Driver or a top-down GTA or something? Like, revive that back the way it used to be. Maybe bring that target down a little bit. I'd love to have games like that. I would love to have a Driver game again. I don't care if it looked like a PS2 or PS3 game. Like, it'd be cool just to have that game again, or something like it. It reminds me of, I've talked about, like, Retro City Rampage and stuff like that. I love that stuff. That stuff's great. I'd love to get more of it.
I have breaking news, apparently.
Uh-oh.
Darby Allin just won the AEW World title.
Oh, good. Congrats. It's about damn time. It's only nice of you to do it 6 years later, Tony. Yeah, great job.
MJF. It's pretty cool.
Was there a feud or something? I feel like this feels very... Is MJF hurt? It feels very
They're
impromptu.
doing the Mick Foley thing.
Right, but like that's out of nowhere, right?
Kind of, yeah.
Because who was MJF just feuding with?
Kenny Omega.
Right, they just had that match.
He just beat Kenny Omega Sunday, and now he's supposed to face Darby Allin tonight, and Darby Allin just beat him. And Sting's out there. I'm seeing it on the TV like I have the value done.
I mean, I'll watch the segment, of course, but like I kind of, just on face value, on paper, I kind of don't like that. I feel like Darby Allin's first title should have been more of a coronation, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel special. Like, that should have been built to. That should have been a feud. That should have been something. It should have been a moment.
I think they're doing it because it's WrestleMania weekend.
That's a good theory. I bet you're right.
I think that's what it is.
I bet you're right. That makes sense.
But yeah.
Good for Darby. He deserves it. He's deserved it more often. He's long deserved it.
Yeah.
I
don't think he's going to hold it long, but yeah.
That's even worse. Yeah, that's what that sucks. He being a transitional champion like that.
It's going to be a short reign.
That's lame.
Yeah. If I was to guess.
Man, there's just a lot of things about AEW that stops me from even giving them a chance.
Yeah, he's going to have a Mick Foley reign if I was to take a guess. But yeah, Samson, I can't recommend that. I feel like it's a game. If they bring it to PS5 later on this year, it'll probably run decent. And it'll probably be worth looking at then.
We'll see.
But we'll see. Also, this also feels like a game that a bigger studio probably should like picked up. Like, hey, we'll help with these costs and we just make it part of our studio, our company.
I mean, the beauty of this day and age is they can keep working on it and eventually it's good.
It'll be good.
I'm here for a Driver is a franchise I would love to see Ubisoft come back with. I don't give a shit if they just rematch like a Driver collection. Yeah, sign me the fuck up. That sounds awesome.
And and also, it kind of had like this is the perfect game to put out before GTA 6.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, because it's a smaller game that feels like the older GTA games and stuff like that mixed with Driver, and it's just a quick. And like if you're gonna come out with a game like this, now is the time, as opposed to
I don't think that really matters. I mean, I get what you were saying,
people want.
but I don't think that really matters. I don't think there's a lot of people out there going to buy Samson because it's GTA like, you know.
Well, I think there are people who like Driver,
right?
And were like, and missed those Driver games that were back in the day that were kind of like GTA.
Yeah, but doing it poorly is not a good idea.
That's the problem.
You know, like, yeah, I don't know about that.
This feels like a game that could have struck lightning.
Man, I would love Night Dive to bring Driver back.
Which Driver? Like, which one? Because I only ever played the first one, so when everybody says it's like Driver, I'm like, I don't remember ever getting out of the car.
Driver 2.
No, yeah, you get out of the car in a couple of them.
Driver 2 and the rest of the drivers. Only Driver 1 is the one you don't get out of the car.
Correct. But I would still play it. I'm trying to figure out which one.
Okay, yeah. So Driver 1, you don't leave. Driver 2, you only get out to change cars, and it says Driver 3 on foot. There's a lot of on foot action.
Yes.
And then in the new one, Driver San Francisco, the newest one, it says you can't leave the car, but you can shift into other vehicles. Yeah. So I'm assuming the one most people probably played is then Driver 3.
Yeah.
Driver 3 was pretty big.
You can get in cars, you can steal cars. It's like an own the GTA type game. But you have a main car that's your car that's like how would you call those cars?
So in the Samson game, is most of it just driving, and like when you're getting out, or when you're getting out, are you fighting people and doing missions that way, or is it literally just like you're the getaway driver and getting place from place A to place B?
It's what you said, the former. You can
okay.
You have getaway driver missions. You have missions where you have to get out and go infiltrate a building and steal their money and stuff like that and get out. You have a mission. You have things that happen like where some woman's being harassed by the mob. You go beat the shit out of the mob and save the woman.
Yeah.
That seems like that's counterproductive to your mission.
Parallel Lines was the last one that I played. That's the 70s one. Do you remember that one? I liked that one a lot.
I think it was originally called Driver 76.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
I like.
The only one I played was the very first one on PlayStation. I remember my wife actually bought me that game, and she bought me a wheel for the PlayStation. Oh, this came out in 1999. That was our first year together, and she bought me that for my birthday.
Man, now that I've said it, like I'm kind of upset that hasn't happened. Driver should get a collection. That's a really good series to do that with. Just port the games. Don't change them. Just put them together in a little collection and put that out. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Damn it, Ubisoft, get it together.
They're not.
No, it's not. It's not Assassin's Creed, so they're not going to do it. Which that kind of sucks because I did used to love that series a lot.
Yeah, Driver's fun.
That was a personal favorite of mine.
Interesting. Well, I hope Samson gets better for you. I hope you stick with it and they fix it and patch it and it's the fun that you want it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played Replaced last night.
What'd you think?
I mean, I played the demo last week just to kind of get a feel for it, and I was like, okay, this is cool. I like the vibes. I like what's going on. I like the action. I like the fighting, the combat. The only thing, it just feels too slow. Like I just want to move faster. I don't know if that's something that happens later on. But my son is yelling at me about soap. You just have to use mine. I don't know where it is. It's in one of the bathrooms. Go look for it.
Every bathroom doesn't have soap?
Look harder.
Every bathroom's not equipped with soap?
Nope.
We just bought some new soap, and it's probably in his bathroom that he can't find.
Gotcha. Not looking.
Okay, check in this bathroom. Like, keep looking. Use your eyes, son.
This is the perfect time to do this, son.
Oh, God. What's funny is I told him, do not come in here today. But his mother is gone. She left to go do some errand. So now I know. You found the soap. Now get out.
Boy, just don't go take a bath. Screw it. There is no bathroom.
Jesus.
That's what they do, man. That's what they do.
Lord of mercy.
That's what they do.
Anyways, so yeah, Replaced. I've only gotten through the section that was in the demo. So the demo, it takes you, it's like right after the beginning of the game and like just a section past it. So I just got to like where the demo ended or whatnot. And like I said, yeah, so far I want to run. Like I need a sprint button. Like that's about it. And I get the fact that he's moving slow on purpose. It's supposed to feel a little heavier, a little bit more weighted. But I just want to sprint because it's like there's nothing to do in these sections. Like if there was like places to go or things you could like scrounge through or open up, yeah, I wouldn't mind moving it slow. But there's literally nothing to do. Like as you're moving from place to place.
I played the demo, and I got to the point where they were like, "Hey, you have the gun for the demo, but in the real game, you're not going to have the gun at this point."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Oh, this doesn't transfer over?" Nah, son, fuck that. I'm not playing the demo anymore.
The demo is so short, like it's like nothing. Like it wouldn't need to transfer over because again, I got through that part in like 5 minutes. Like it was nothing. Yeah. But yeah, even at that point, like using the gun, like it doesn't really make that much of a difference at all, honestly.
Yeah.
So like
it's weird.
The section. Yeah, I think they just wanted you to get a feel for what it was like to have the gun because it is different because you can end fights a lot faster with the gun than you can without it. So
yeah, I was trying to figure that part out because I'm like, when I was playing the demo, it's like, oh, you don't just shoot them from far away. You just have to like execute them when they come near you.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not how guns work.
You can shoot them. You can if you have bullets, you can just shoot the gun. Oh, you don't have to use it as an execute. Yeah.
I was trying to figure that part out. Like, how do you shoot?
Yeah, no, you can shoot.
Yeah, it's more useful if you use it as an execution. So it's like when you fight the big boss, like you can beat him up, charge the gun up, and like dodge, and then you can just shoot him, but it's not an execution.
Yeah, you have to charge the gun up.
It goes down faster.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You have to charge the gun up.
You didn't read, did you, Delvin?
I never read.
Didn't read the instructions.
Iceberg Slim.
So it was Iceberg Slim that told you to charge the gun. Then you know.
Yeah. He's like LeBron with that book.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always on the first couple of pages. Huh?
I wish somebody would just ask me, Jeff.
No, they have. That's a long Cleveland law.
Like now.
He stopped carrying it. I haven't kept up with him like his LA days, but they did that in Cleveland. One of the bloggers, like the influencer, got into the press and was like, "Hey, LeBron, you had that book in 2008. You ever gonna finish it?" And he was like, "What?" He played it off. He's like, "Oh, it's a different book." He's like, "No," and you could hear the guy got like muffled out, and then LeBron like had a new book. Yeah, no, he definitely got caught with that. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
I respect it.
You got to read, Delvin.
Yeah, it's not hard. It's fundamental. Like
one of my best friends often says, "Fuck reading."
That'd be Chaffee.
It's me.
No. Oh, so you and Chaffee are just like
I'm reading games. I read all the time. That's why I don't read books because I'm reading constantly. I read the internet and stuff every day. Right, but like I don't read. People do this all. Oh, you got to read the book. You don't. I don't have novels time. I ain't got time for all that.
The ironic thing is,
I do. It would come at the sacrifice of so much other things that aren't going to. That's not going to happen.
So much better for you.
Well, oh well. Oh well, not making that decision.
Yeah, and Dev's a bad influence. I'm watching Invincible. He's like, keep going. Just keep watching the whole show. Don't fucking sleep.
Right. Correct.
Just go through the whole series.
And what did you do? You kept watching. And you kept messaging me. It was great.
I got through most of it. They're like, I have to sleep, Dev. I'm old. He's like, no.
Yeah. Sleep when you're dead.
No, it's like
keep it going. Keep it going.
12 o'clock at night.
Better watch that Invincible before it's too late, Delvin.
Yeah.
Don't take it away. Or the world's going to end. One of the two.
Yeah, that's also true. Amazon fucked me over. I had like a decision to make, Dev.
Oh no.
They were like, hey, we're gonna give you the shit ton of commercials.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not gonna be in 4K anymore.
Correct.
Unless you pay us this $4.
No.
And what'd you do?
I paid the $4. Like,
damn it, both of you. That's the reason this shit's happening.
Look, bro. Like
it's a small price to pay for my enjoying of all of the shit that I watch on Amazon. I watch a lot of stuff on Amazon.
After the debacle with my free HBO Max, where I was watching Sinners with my dad, and they gave us like 12 commercials, like I'm watching on network fucking TV. Like, never.
You need to log in? I got you. Don't worry. We got free HBO over here. I got you.
I got free HBO too, but they give you commercials.
Oh, I don't have the commercials.
I don't have commercials either.
I still got the free, the all the way. We golden until AT&T decide to take that away at some point.
I'm about to get that login because this is some bullshit. I'm watching Sinners like I'm watching on network TV. Like, what the fuck is going on? Why are so many commercials?
Because that's
the wife just restarted the wire too.
That's what all that is turning into. That is TV. They are bringing commercials.
Yeah, I'm like we pay for this service.
Yeah, I don't mind it on like Hulu, something like that. I can do commercials there. But if I'm watching Invincible,
for the last 2 years, I've turned my Vudu into my own personal streaming service. I've invested heavily. I've got like 400 movies. I've got like 100 TV shows. And I just told my wife, like, because I'm not paying for any streaming services anymore. My wife still pays for Netflix, and I get HBO through our internet service. But I told her, I was like, hey, whenever you're done with that, like, you can just use this. And cause I think I'm done with subscriptions. Like, I'm like, at this point, I'm like, I'd rather just give you $40 up front than keep doing this.
I have 306 movies on Vudu and 85 TV shows.
But I feel like that makes sense. I cut the cord like 10 years before that was like a thing.
Yeah.
And I think I'm at to the point now. It's like, and I have been. I think I canceled Shudder last year, like after last Halloween, and that was like it. I was like, I'm not paying for any of this anymore. I'm done with it. Like, especially when you see like how great YouTube is, how great Tubi is. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Tubi's great.
And if it's something you really care about, something you love, something like Invincible, then buy it. Then just buy it.
I'm not buying a goddamn
I don't think
thing.
they have it. You can buy it. A way you can buy it. Unless you buy it on Prime, I guess.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, instead of subscribing and giving them money not to show you ads, like, just buy it.
I'm good. I don't need to own anything. I'm not rewatching the thing, so I'm good.
I'm going to see how much.
I like it just because I don't want to be beholden to somebody because I want to watch something.
I'm not going to get rid of the subscription, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah. That's what they're banking on.
Usually, I'll just buy the Blu-ray of it.
You keep telling me every time they raise Netflix $3, that's it.
No, I never said that. I said they raise it. I said, it is what it is. Like, my family watches all of that stuff, so it's not inconvenient enough for me to cancel it yet. Sure. And I'm not buying media because I don't have any place to put any of it. I don't want to keep any of it. I don't rewatch a lot of stuff.
My thing is, I found a Reddit community and a website that sells digital codes for like super cheap. So I've just been dumping, $20 a week into that for some time, and I've built up a nice little catalog. We I don't have to do any of that. I've got most of the shows we all watch, tons of the movies. Our own little Netflix service. They can keep that shit.
See, now I'm looking up how much would it cost to buy the seasons of Invincible. Now I'm curious.
Probably way too much.
And you guys saw how much, like, I got all my DVDs, I got all my Blu-rays. Like, I'm just kind of over that. I'm not doing that stuff anymore.
Yeah, I'm over the.
And it's principle more than cost. Like, the cost isn't the deal.
Correct.
It's the constant dealing, the constant raising at the ads. It's the infringement. It's like, no, I'm not doing that. Netflix was not supposed to be that. Like their whole company was built on not being that, and it's like you're slowly being that. So
yeah, it's not giving me an option to buy it.
Because
I've noticed
the purchase yet.
I've noticed that this, especially the streaming, all of their original content, they're doing that more because they know that there's a segment of people there that would rather buy it, so they're pulling it. Yeah. You're not allowed to buy it anymore. Like, especially like legacy stuff. They've stopped letting people buy like you can only buy like this season's Simpsons. You can't buy any of your old favorite ones. You had to buy it then. Like, the stuff's being delisted. Like, it's like you can see I don't want to go too far. I don't want to get all hyperbole and call it a war. But it's like you can see the tactics being played like on both sides.
Yeah, I know.
And that's why I'm just going to have my own. I don't want to be beholden to any of that.
They announced today, I think, NCIS New York, which they're bringing back LL Cool J, who was from NCIS LA, back to the show. He's gonna be in down New York. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool because I like NCIS LA. That's the only one I watched. I said, let me go watch this. I want to watch the series again. Like,
I never watched NCIS.
It's pretty much Law and Order with LL Cool J.
I watched Law and Order.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's like 14 seasons. I'm like, all right, maybe I'll just get the Blu-ray collection of it.
Mm-hmm.
No Blu-ray collection.
They get you.
Yeah. They only have a DVD collection. Like,
I was about to say it's probably because it didn't come. It was old, so it's on
worth it.
DVD.
It's not that old.
Okay, when did NCIS come out?
Dude, I'm like the things you're saying aren't that old. Like it's older than it looks, man. Like I'm telling you, everything is closer in the rearview mirror than they appear. Like it's further away than you think.
It came
2009.
out in 2009. Okay, but the question
that was a long time ago.
When did it end? Is the question. It ended.
Well, if it had 14, it was like 14 plus.
2023.
Okay.
So you would think there would be a box set of the series because they do that for everything else.
No, that's what I'm saying. That they've stopped doing that.
They don't.
Yeah.
Yes,
and like a lot of the box sets and a lot of like these
anymore.
That's why the especially the TV stuff more than the movies. The movies are cheap.
The movies they'll do.
The TV seasons and the catalogs, those are much harder to come by.
Yeah.
And
that's what you'll sign up for.
Before correct. Before Vudu became Fandango at Home, there was a price error one night. I got this it was pre-COVID. It was like 2018, 2019. I got a price error. I got the complete series of The Office for $10.
What a deal.
Because it was supposed to be the first season for $10. And I got in and they honored it. And I've ever since then I've been adding to it. And last week, Fanflix is a website that I use. You can sign up for newsletters. Like every day I get like an offer of codes. Last week they had a TV season blowout where I bought like 15 shows, like complete series for like $30. I got them for, it was $1 a season. That was like the promo. You get $1 a season. I was like, oh shit. I got some money.
He's out here buying his TV shows the same way he buys his Switch games. $1 here, $1 there,
100%.
$3 here.
I'm not going to be doing all this. Like, I'm not going to be. I don't know. I just hate. It's the same thing with Microsoft, man. It's the where it says I hate everything. Everything can't be a service. You know, like nobody can have 60 services they pay for. That's too much. You know, it's getting too much infringement, man.
I agree. I can buy seasons 21 through 25 of South Park on Blu-ray for $27.99.
It's not bad. I have all the South Parks.
Okay.
I do too on Paramount.
I got all my South Parks. It's a nice little catalog. My wife was like, "This is pretty good." She's just now started to use it because we were watching. We are rewatching Weeds. I got all the seasons of Weeds, and she was clicking through it, and she's like, "You got a lot of stuff in here." I bought stuff I didn't even watch for her, and I was like, "Yeah, you cancel that Netflix whenever you want." So I feel like that's the last bastion. I think when she finally clicks disconnect from there, I think that'll be it. Yeah. We're out.
Yeah, my wife is gonna watch The Simpsons and The Twilight Zone till the day she dies. So
I've got the Twilight Zone complete series. I got that for like $8.
Did y'all watch the Jordan Peele one?
No. She doesn't go past. It's only the originals. She doesn't want anything new. She just wants the originals really that she's seen 400 times.
It's really great background noise.
That's what it is. It's our background noise to fall asleep.
I like that.
I was watching that the other day too. Still holds up.
I got Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah, Unsolved Mysteries.
I ain't never seen that before.
You never seen Unsolved Mysteries?
So
I've seen the commercials, but I'm not watching.
Never watched Unsolved.
I have a fun story about that.
No.
You were on the show.
No, I wish. I wish. That would be great. No, I've been telling people about an episode of Unsolved Mysteries that I swore I saw as a kid. It had me scared out of my fucking mind. But for whatever reason, I could never find it. I mean, I spent 15 years trying to find it. Reddit's, searches, forums, could never find it. And I was telling my wife we were watching it, and I was telling her, I was like, man, there was this episode. And what I remember about it is I remember two things about it. I remember it was set in Ohio. That was a part why it was so damn scary. because I watched it when I was in Ohio.
Okay.
And then I remember a particular scene that scared me. It was a haunting. It was a woman in Ohio had this house and their family was being haunted by some entity, right? And very poltergeisty.
Okay.
And they're talking about cooking breakfast, and they're in the kitchen, and the dad's at the table, and the mom's over the stove, and she goes to the refrigerator door, and she opens it, and she gets some, and she kicks it closed with her, and she goes, and then through the refrigerator door, eggs started being thrown at us, like against the wall, like eggs were coming through the door, and they show that on the camera. They show like an egg like bleeding through the door and like firing against the kitchen wall on the other side. And for whatever reason, 4 or 5-year-old me, that scared the shit out of me. Like that left an imprint. I was like, what?
That ghost is a dick.
And I would tell people, we tried to find it and never could. And honestly, I thought maybe I dreamed or made this up. And so Melissa found it.
Oh, she found it?
She found it. It was delisted. It is a pooled episode of Unsolved Mysteries that like you can't find. I was like, see? I told you.
I wonder why they pulled it.
I think it was like the lady, I think ended up later, like, I think she murdered someone or something, and it became like she was like a serial, I don't know, liar or something like that. But there was, or if it wasn't like a liar, that she actually murdered some, I don't know, something like that. It was a whole thing about it. It's an interesting little turn. But
they delist things because there's a scandal behind it.
Yeah, it was something scandalous.
Yeah, I love when they do that because it's always something funny.
Like the mother murdered something happened.
Yeah,
maybe they were murdered. Something happened.
I don't know if you remember this, Donnie, but I remember when the whole Chris Benoit thing happened.
No. Not only do I remember, dude, I saw him like 3 weeks before that happened.
What?
We talked about this. You don't remember that?
I don't remember.
We've talked about this. Chris Benoit. Oh my God. So you opened this can of worms. It's not long, but you remember, you opened it. I used to do MMA training at the Gold's Gym in McDonough, Georgia. McDonough, Georgia is where like half of the WCW roster lives.
Correct.
And in my MMA gym, Hugh Morris started a wrestling company where he taught people how to wrestle.
I know what company you're talking about.
And that's Austin Theory came up through that school, or what that school used to be.
Yes.
So my friend worked at Moe's, and when I would work out, and this was back in the day, this is like I don't know. This is back then. So lost my train of thought. When I used to work at, what I was saying is I used to be at that gym all the time. That Gold's Gym, I was there constantly, like 5 in the morning, 5 in the afternoon. This was a period of my life where swimming and like fitness was like my podcasting. It was everything to me. Like I was doing it constantly.
So you probably saw Lex Luger there a lot.
Yes. And I saw the great Khali, and I saw Chris Benoit, and I saw Hugh Moore. Yeah, when I worked out at that gym, I sat in the sauna with the great Khali one day. We had a great like hour and a half just talking. So yeah, I get a call from my buddy. Anyway, long story short, I get a call from my buddy. He works at Moe's across the street. And he goes, dude, you won't believe it. Rey Mysterio and Chris Benoit just walked in. I was like, are you fucking mind? He's like, yeah, where are you? And I worked across the street from the Golds. I got a free Golds membership because I worked in that county's public safety division at the time. Okay. So I got a free membership. I got a free membership to the MMA gym. Like it was a whole thing. And I was like, I'm on my way. And I went over there and I met him. And it was like a month before that went down.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah. Like it. And the funny thing is that you bring that up. I was just playing WCW wrestling and I was cycling through characters and I came across his name and Jack went, who's Chris Benoit? And I just gave Jack like this whole story. I just gave him the whole history.
I was mentioning him because I remember there was a time when I think they still do it.
The Monday after Raw? The Raw?
Yeah, remember that Monday after Raw? Yeah. I remember that and how they try to erase him from history. Like there was certain.
Dev, do you know the Raw story about Chris Benoit?
I mean, I know he murdered some of his family.
Yeah, that's it. So Chris Benoit brutally murders his whole family.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and kills himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The story coming out of Georgia was that Chris Benoit had either had an overdose or had suicide. So WWE had a Raw. It was the next day. They didn't know the whole story. They totally have a Chris Benoit in memoriam show.
Tribute show.
They're crying. They're talking about what a great person he is, what a great wrestler he is. A whole damn show. And then after the show airs, it's like, oh yeah, he murdered himself and his whole family.
He's a piece of shit.
And they have been trying to erase that moment like ever. Like,
yes,
it's infamous. It's infamous wrestling content. Because they had a whole, because of course they're going to jump on that wagon and try to get those viewers. And that was, Vince McMahon was going to do that. And it backfired royally.
WWE has a lot of moments like that too, where if you look at it, it's like, it's kind of gross.
That's because Vince was basically like, Vince McMahon was like influencer 1. Yeah. He's like patient 0 influencer.
Yes.
All he cared about was attention and clicks. He was like the first clickbaiter. He gave no fuck about Chris Benoit. He saw attention and was going to capitalize on it.
Because looking back at that Over the Edge situation, with the night Owen Hart died, and then they put the camera right on his fucking best friend Jeff Jarrett, and he's like, "You got a match, Jeff." I'm like,
the fact that he even had the show.
Yeah, he had.
There's blood in the ring, and they're like, "All right, next match." Like
Jeff Jarrett tells the story, and it's so fucked up because he's like, "Yeah," they're like, "You got to go out next," and like, "That's my fucking best friend. I don't know if he's dead or not." And he's like, he's as they're bumping in the ring, the spot where Owen fell at because the ring is like fucking cracked.
Yeah, there's a dent.
There's a dent in the ring, and he's like, and like blood. He's like, it's fucked up. Like, it's some shit.
Now the acting, the performer side would tell you that there's the show must go on.
Yes.
So when somebody died, they should have stopped the show.
It would be the equivalent of one of us dying on this show.
No, it'd be the equivalent of like a football player dying on the field and then like play ball. Like that'd be like what?
Yeah.
It'd be the equivalent of one of us dying on the show and y'all just cutting off my camera.
Just pushing you down.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
Cutting off the camera.
Oh, Delvin's gone. Let's just move this to the side.
Move the camera off.
Then we just put up an in memoriam.
Can we mute his mic?
The mic in memoriam.
My lasting memory of meeting Chris Benoit in person was just how cold he was. He was very
detached.
Yeah,
that's what people were saying.
But like just non-emotional.
They were saying
very blank.
Months,
he was a blank guy.
They said those last months he was not himself. He was like out of it.
He wasn't like
CTE.
He wasn't like rude at all.
Everybody said the same thing.
Yeah, he wasn't rude at all. He just kind of was. He just seemed like he was emotionless. Would be the best way to describe him. He didn't look happy. He didn't look mad or anything either. I came away from that just thinking it was weird. Ray was great. I didn't recognize Rey Mysterio without his gear and his mask. I'm not gonna lie to you. It took me a minute.
I mean,
seeing him in person, because I had seen him without his mask. Like he was unmasked before. I'd seen it on TV, but like seeing it in person, I don't know, it just felt different. It didn't feel like, I don't know, like a lot of times when I see or meet wrestlers, like Lex Luger was jacked. DDP was big. The Great Khali is a fucking mountain, like a massive, an unbelievable sized person. A lot of times when I met wrestlers, I was impressed. I was impressed with their size, their physique, or some of them are just like genuinely funny. Yeah. Like, I saw Kevin Nash once. He came through once. Kevin Nash is huge.
It's a large man, Dwayne.
He's a big dude.
Yeah.
Seeing Rey Mysterio was just like meeting a dude. Like somebody, like, I was just like, oh, like this
he's
is
short.
Yeah. Like, he's just not very imposing. And I would say he was very warm. Like he was the one that did most of the talking, but he felt warm. Like he felt inviting. He was just very kind. He had like a kind way of even speaking, like a kind tone, he was cool, but
very handsome man.
But just, I don't know, just
he
not
is.
like
I can go hold you. A lot of luchadors wear a mask. Like, nah, you shouldn't wear a mask, fam.
Oh my God.
But yeah, all the wrestlers came through there. So I did Q's wrestling school for one day.
God damn, Snurts. The fuck?
Yeah, I really wanted to do the wrestling school. And it was right when Jack was born, and my wife was like, "You cannot do that like you were." I was like, "But it looks like so much fun."
It probably is fun.
And she was like, "You're gonna get your fucking leg broke or something."
Yeah.
And she was probably right.
Well, they don't do that. Yeah.
Oh no! I bounced out because it was expensive.
Yeah. They break your leg.
I had free Gold's Gym and the attached MMA gym, and when they were putting up their school, they had like a free weekend, and I went. And like I said, that was like peak at my stamina, so I was pretty good, and then they give you the contract, and they're like, yeah, here are your dues and here are your monthly fees. And I was like, oh, never mind. Oh, I thought this was like a goof. Like I thought, like you're just like trying to make some side money. He's trying to pay mortgages and trying to buy houses and shit.
Wrestling,
it was expensive, dude. It was expensive. I don't remember what it was. It was 900 or 1900. I remember 9. It was 900 or 1900 for whatever the period of time was. And I want to say it was like maybe quarterly. It was like 1900 every 3 months or something like that. And I was like, you have lost your mind.
And it does not include your gear.
I mean, it was just a school though.
Yeah.
Like school. It was just lessons. Like lessons is really like it wasn't like
your own gear.
Like no. They weren't like putting on shows. It was just lessons. Yeah,
but it was like they're gonna tell you you have to get gear.
It was essentially like you get to work out with him and his wrestling buddies once a week. Yeah. Like they weren't training you to become a wrestler. They weren't like creating a local show. Like you're just there to just be around them.
Basically,
and,
be a sparring companion.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to beat your ass for $1,900.
We're going to do moves and we're going to test stuff and you're going to help us get in shape for TV. That's basically what it was.
I don't feel like I have to pay for that.
Well, and I just remember it being like, I remember 9. I think it was 1900. It was like 1900.
900 is too much.
Because what I remember going, I was like a year and they were like, no. This is way too much.
A lesson.
No, the power plant was that was different. It was no. This was just his like wrestling school. Yeah. It wasn't even like on the books. They just had like a ring up at this gym.
I'm curious whose school it was now.
It was Hugh Morris's.
Oh, that was his original school?
Yeah, it was his school. Like he was in charge of it. And he had guys come through, all the Atlanta guys, Scott Hall was around and stuff. You'd see them from time to time. Another giant man, by the way.
Yeah.
At times, like Scott, this is going to be weird to say. Scott at times felt bigger than Nash. Like he's like wider. He's just like, I don't know, like Nash is big, but like kind of skinny for his size. Yeah.
I've seen them wrestle before.
With Kali though. Kali's like unbelievably big. You're like, I don't even understand how this is even possible.
He's wide.
And he had a tiny little wife. But for the most part, it was kind of cool to work out there. Nobody really cared that they were wrestlers. Like there weren't people asking for autographs and stuff. And I never asked them for that either. Sometimes I would just try to keep up a little small chat, because I was a wrestling fan. And honestly, most of the time they were all very happy to talk. Like I actually don't think I ever had I never even had a bad encounter with any of them. None of them were like, dude, fuck off or anything like that. No, they were all happy. It was kind of weird that they'd just be like in the locker room, but like you kind of get used to it, but like, yeah, like, somebody just walked through like, oh yeah. But I think that's why they liked it, because there were so many of them. It didn't really feel like that big of a deal. It kind of was just like, yeah,
New energy wrestling school.
Like Cody, Dustin Rhodes was around. Yeah. I saw more Dustin there. I never really saw Cody around much.
There you go, JV. There's your wrestling segment for the night.
What did you say, Delvin?
I said, was it? I just said it. It's I'm trying to look up the name again. I just saw it a second ago. I looked it up. I was curious.
Said New Energy or something.
new energy.
I think that's it. Yeah. I think that's it. I was gonna say it was something like that. It was like Genesis or something. I kind of feel like I vaguely remember the logo, but yeah, it was just a ring in the back of my MMA gym. And I've told you my MMA gym stories, right?
Yes.
I jumped in there and sparred, and then dude kicked the fuck out of me. Yeah. To this day, I don't think I've ever felt such instant pain. It was like he stabbed me in the leg. It was so.
You fought Anderson Silva.
I'm telling you. Did I ever tell you guys this story? I thought so, but Dev's looking at me like I'm crazy.
I don't recall any of this, but you know me, I forget yesterday. So
Back then when I was working out a lot, I jumped over to the MMA gym because I wanted to do more like calisthenics, like my wrestling and stuff. So I was in this MMA gym and working out 3 days a week and going through all the trainers, do all the bag work, the heavy work, to grappling and stuff. And it was just a lot of fun. And one day they needed sparring partners. They were putting on a show that weekend. And they had professional fighters. Nobody big, no name or anything like that, but just real professional fighters. Like guys that fought like on UFC undercards. And they're like, anybody want to spar? I'm like, well, you don't have headgear and stuff and whatnot. And I was like,
no,
yeah.
Sir.
I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And I jumped in there and I got my gear and everything. And they said, we're working on defense, like their defense. And they told me, just unleash, unload, throw everything you can, try to hit this person. And
sounds like bait.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, because they're supposed to lay in the corner, right? And their job is to try and see you and slip. They're slipping punches and stuff, right? Block, slip. So I'm in there throwing haymakers, swinging, and I come with a left jab, and he turns, he moves to his right, but I was coming with the big hook, like it was a 1-2. And I caught him on the chin, and he reacted and shin kicked me. Just full live kicked me right in the thigh.
Ooh.
And my entire leg went numb. It's the only, like, it was a searing pain, but I could no longer use my leg. like my brain would send signals to it and nothing would happen. I've never felt jello body like in my entire life. Like he kicked me and I stepped back because I was like, that hurt. Here's what I went like this. I went, and then I went, like it was like two waves of pain. There was the instant pain, and then there was like, no, it really hurts.
Yeah.
And I just kind of crumpled.
Yeah. Probably to get in the car.
And he was like, I am so sorry. And I was like, I'm cool. And I tried to get up, and it was like wiggling. I was like, I am not cool. They're like, sit down.
Yeah.
I had this big bruise on my thigh. Oh yeah, no, I was like, these fuckers are monsters, man.
What are you gonna do with my legs, Charlie Murphy?
Basically,
that was basically it, man. It was cool. It was a great laugh. And honestly, I sparred with him a few more times.
Absolutely not.
It was fun.
Fuck
it was fun.
that.
No.
It was fun.
That's the white new right there, Donnie.
Yeah, now that's the white coming out. Let's
Absolutely the fuck not.
Bitch, please. You gotta ever touch me again, I'm calling the police.
I mean, I knew what I signed up for when you get in the ring.
We ain't going that far. That's the habitual line, and you crossed it. No.
The funny thing is, when I think about it, and I just did it too, when I was thinking about it, I still feel my leg. Like, it's like a phantom. Like, he kicked me so hard that I didn't know, like, it set a new stand. I didn't know that was possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, it broadened horizons. I was like, I didn't know you could kick people that hard. Yeah. They're out here kicking each other like that. Damn.
Yeah. Fuck that.
No.
Nope. It's funny.
No, thank you, friend.
It was fun. I got free tickets to the show, and it was a great show, by the way.
That's cool.
They had that was the first time I ever saw strippers in real life. They had the ring girls. Really? They had the ring girls from the Cheetah. Oh, dude, I was like 21, maybe 22. Like I wasn't. I mean, I'd seen them in movies and stuff. Like I'd never, in real life, like in front of me.
You had never actually stepped into one until after that.
Correct.
I'm surprised.
I talked to you about it when I went to Myrtle Beach. I've only been to a strip club one other time. I'm not like a strip club guy. I never went. But yeah, they had the girls at the Cheetah doing the ring girls, and I told my uncle, I was like, all the strippers look like that? I need to go to the strip club. Like, damn.
No, they don't.
That's what he told me. He goes, no, they don't. And
that's why they're the ring girls, because they look like that.
I was 15. Yeah, I was 15.
15?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my first was like 18.
Might have been younger than that, actually.
Wow.
Because
I did a lot.
I probably shouldn't be saying it. Well, fucking statute of limitations passed. It was my stepdad's bachelor party.
Yeah, that's usually the bachelor party thing. And
what's this thing that says statute of limitations? What's going to happen, Delvin? You went to a strip club at 15, 35 years ago.
It wasn't at a strip club. It was at what was it, a house?
Yeah.
Then it really don't matter.
Was it called the Players Club? Was Bernie Mac there?
Right. money. Money. Yeah.
Okay, I can't say too much.
Nobody cares, Delvin.
It wasn't the White House with the Dallas Cowboys, was it?
Cracking 10 hopes.
Look, man. My stepdad's still married to my mama, so I can't say too much.
I mean, he was in Miami. You know how they get down.
Exactly.
That's true.
Well, that was a fun trip down memory lane. Do we want to get into the news, Sonny?
Do you guys want to talk about anything else? We can keep. We can keep talking wrestling.
I'm trying to figure out.
God no.
What is your son doing outside?
He just like opened the door, and I think I just heard him yell at somebody. You right over there, boy?
This is very Miami of you.
We're about to witness a murder.
Right. We're gonna do exactly what he said. He's gonna die. We're gonna just smooth the cat.
Joker just. I watched the original Batman last week. It's been a minute since I've seen Keaton. So damn good. That movie's awesome.
It is a great Batman
Jack
movie.
kills it. He absolutely kills it. He's so good. Oh, yeah. I love it. I love it.
Second best Joker.
Oh, for sure. For sure, best Joker.
Second best.
As he said, second best. That's what Delvin said. No.
I don't count him.
No.
He's the voice, and I get what you're saying, but
you did this last time we talked Batman's. So it's just animation, everything is animations one across the board for you?
No. I think when people think of the Joker,
I do not.
That voice.
I don't.
That Mark Hamill. Like he plays Joker like in everything.
I mean, it's great. It is great. I'm not gonna lie.
It's iconic. But Jack brings such a level of charisma to the role. He does so much even without the voice.
They get a load of me.
Yeah, his one-liners are iconic. You know?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. If I was to rank the Jokers, Hamill, Nicholson, Ledger, Caesar.
End of the list, just like Starship Troopers. End of the list. That's a list, right?
No,
there is no more. That's it.
Many for me.
I'm trying to do hashtag Dev Life. All right, that's it.
For me, there's only two.
I have to go Caesar Romero.
No, you don't.
What?
No, you don't. Why? We're not doing this. No.
Because I can tell you how bad Jared Leto was as Joker. That motherfucker was terrible.
He wasn't the Joker.
He was somebody.
That's right. He was an impersonator.
I said, what is this movie?
Right? He was an impersonator Joker.
Nah, he's what's his face? Oh God.
Not an impersonator, but like
Robin
like
Robin
a fan.
that becomes the Joker.
Yeah.
He was trash.
That's terrible.
It was awful.
It's bad.
We might never know because there's apparently a lot more that they did not actually show that he did.
Well, they can keep that shit. I remember watching that Suicide Squad movie in theaters like, this is awful. This is
you went to go see it in theaters? Man, you really just...
I'm a Will Smith fan. I love Will Smith movies.
How's that going for you?
Yeah. What Will Smith movies?
He's having a hell of a day. He's having a hell of a week there, Delvin.
He had to put out a statement because his wife is...
What? I don't know nothing about none of this.
You didn't hear about this?
That man's crazy. He's losing it.
I'm not on the internet
He needs to check in somewhere. Like, he's losing it.
He needs to check his woman, his ex-woman.
Yeah, it's not his woman, and I don't think he's ever checked her. I think he's the one getting checked in that relationship. So.
Yeah.
That's pretty clear. Who the dominant that is.
Yeah, they're apparently getting a divorce. Thank God. We ain't got to hear about this shit no more. Because every chance she gets on in there and kicks his fucking back in. It's like out of nowhere. She just
but he's still giving like unhinged interviews, and it's still happening. Yeah, I hear him talk, and I'm just like, he feels detached from reality.
I get it because he drove him crazy.
Yeah, like it's like, dude, I don't know. Somebody's got to.
Look,
he needs to sit with a therapist for like a month.
When I first got my divorce, I was a little wilder.
But it's not that though. You know what I'm saying? Like he's.
No, it's that. It's definitely that. Yeah, I think that's a big part of it. Him understanding that, hey, it's over. Get over it. Like, you gotta. It takes a moment for it to get in your head to move on. Because she clearly has moved on years ago.
I worry about his aptitude at the moment.
And she has a fucking ego.
Well,
if you heard the interview that she said, Dev, recently, it's wild. She was like, "Oh, if I let him back in the house," like he was talking about if we let him back in the house and all kind of shit. Like, why?
Damn shame. You're Will fucking Smith. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, move on.
You're Will Smith. You are the summer blockbuster. Remember who you are.
That's what it is.
He's lost, man.
That's what it is.
Dev, he's lost.
He needs to remember that he's fucking Will Smith. Look at man. I've seen some wild interviews.
Oh, he's basically just following the route of Tiger Woods. These people just forget.
He seems abused. Like he seems like he's lost. He's lost like truth from fiction, from false right now. Like I don't know. He's capable of making sound decisions.
I agree. I've heard some of his stories that he's told, and that's been confirmed. Like, yeah,
he's off his rocker. He's out there. He's losing it. Like kind of like Kanye. Like he's losing. He's detached.
He was in an abusive relationship.
I'm like,
not physically,
but
mentally, and you can tell.
Yeah,
it sucks.
Oh well.
He doesn't seem like reality.
Yeah.
He's venturing down like Corey Feldman territory.
So sad.
Yeah.
You got enough money, go find some therapy. Cry me a river, build a bridge, and get the fuck over it.
That's what helped me.
Delvin said, "These streets, they calling me."
Once you realize that you can find somebody else and you can move forward with life, shit's a lot better. Just telling you. That's all it really takes. We're like, you know what? Everything's gonna be all right. Let me just move forward in life. See how this work out. So I don't know if you know this. I'm hot in these streets, baby. Just saying.
You really try really hard to let us know that.
Yeah, just gotta remind people sometimes.
One would say maybe too hard.
Nah.
Honestly, he used to tell this to Will Smith and Tiger Woods so they can figure it out.
Yeah. Somehow all roads of all stories lead back to this point.
Delvin in the streets. He needs fucking. That's
Look here,
we're putting that shit on his tombstone.
Sometimes they be listening. Hey, what? I gotta hold on.
Yeah, you got a wee.
You just I ain't gonna bring it up. You just remind me.
What?
I don't want to put that man on the spot. He looked out for me. But I just gotta remember. Somebody sent me a message on Blue Sky today, and I have to bring it up because it was funny. We had a fun conversation behind this. So, Riley King, for those who don't know.
King Riley Smiley.
Yeah. Sends me a message, and he asked me a question. He says, and I quote, "Are you an Usher/Chris Brown fan?
Oh, God, not
you
this.
going to the Miami show in December?" So my response was, "Sir, why would I be at that concert to watch women who have boyfriends kiss on Chris Brown and Usher?"
Right.
True.
And Riley's response was, "I'm going to the Toronto show. I'm single. I just like their music."
That's sad.
And I responded like, those are not the artists that a single man goes to alone unless you're trying to leave or something.
Hey, let your freak flag fly. Fuck them.
I mean, if you're going parking lot pimp, I guess sure, but
that's what I'm saying.
Don't pay to watch it. Just wait in the parking lot afterwards. Like, no.
Usher's a bop. He's got some jams there.
Sure. I'm not paying to see that.
Have you seen
ever.
these Chris Brown and Usher concerts down the
Yeah,
clip.
yeah. I saw when
They
he
get
went
wild.
viral in Atlanta. I saw that.
Yeah, Chris Brown is like breaking up homes.
Yeah, I've
Yes,
seen
he is.
some of these
Literally.
women. Some of these women go nuts too, just to be touched by Usher. I'm like, good lord,
Yeah.
get a
I
hold
don't
of
get it.
yourself. Like, act like you've been here before.
Right.
A
Like, you're
woman-
not special. What do you, what?
Yeah, woman tongue kissed Chris Brown in the crowd with her husband standing there. I'll be like, yo,
I just,
I don't know who called you riding in the night.
it ain't mine. Right.
It ain't
And your
mine.
stuff going to be to the left when you get home.
You better ride with Chris.
Right.
Better see
That's
if
what you
ever-
wanted. That's what you wanted anyway.
I actually don't know if I would do that. I was sitting here thinking, I don't know who it would have to be, but if my wife wanted to kiss like some crazy celebrity, I'd probably let her. Why not?
Yeah, nah, it's not happening.
No?
Nah.
Are you too insecure?
It's not that I'm too insecure. I just know that it won't go both ways.
Yeah, exactly.
See, that's the thing. It's like I would keep it open because if it was going to go both ways, I'd be like, yeah.
Because see, if I was still married, I'm gonna go all the way. I'm gonna turn the nuke. Like if you get Chris Brown, okay. Don't be mad at who I get. That's all I'm gonna say.
I've just always said, like, hey, if I was to ever hit the lottery, like, just know it's going to happen. I'd hope that we would do it together. I'm still in it for us. Like, I still want to do, like, yeah, we are rich. Let's go have a night of debauchery, like together, But yeah, because like she and I went to Bon Jovi. Like back when they were still good, like a long time ago, and Bon Jovi would do the same thing.
30 years ago.
Yeah, you're not lying. Like literally,
30 years ago.
like when we were in high school, so like 2003 or 4, like when they were still good.
Yeah.
We went to a Bon Jovi show and he would get into the crowd and he walked through and just kiss somebody's wife like right there. And we talked about it right then. And I was like, yeah, I mean, if you want to make out with John Bon Jovi, I guess I'm not going to stop you. She's like, yeah, but I don't want to make out with Bon Jovi. And that's the fun part with her is that I don't know who that person would be. I think that's why it's easy for me to say it is because I can't imagine, like, I don't think Usher would do that.
Can you call her?
It'd be John Mayer.
You should call
Yeah,
her.
maybe. I don't know. She doesn't really like him.
Text her and ask her.
I'll find out I think she's asleep. I'll find out for the next show for sure.
Okay, find out. Let's find out.
Yeah,
I'm
but she'll
sure.
know that. Like she'll be like, yeah. I'm like, I mean, I would. That's like a dream kiss. Like if you could have a kiss
What
with
the fuck
like
I'ma
your
do with a
dream
kiss?
girl,
What the fuck I'm gonna do with a kiss?
it's a fun story at the very least.
Oh, I'm good. I ain't telling that story. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
I'm trying to think. I'll take some. I'm trying to think. Have a celebrity ever kissed me? I want to say yes,
You do. You talk about all these women all the time.
but it was nothing like.
Was it Megan?
I wish.
There you go. There's one. Okay, like
I'm not
one.
thinking has that actually ever happened though? I feel like I have had experience with one.
You feel like you have made out with a celebrity, but you forgot.
Well,
I think you'd remember this.
Yeah, like, what are you
Doesn't seem like
talking
something
about?
you forget.
No, not to be clear, not made out, just like a peck on the cheek, some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Even that feels like you wouldn't forget
like
it.
you would know it immediately.
I will forget.
No, I don't think you would.
I've met some people before.
This was a B-list celebrity. This was not
Correct.
anybody who was important.
Correct. That's my point. I've met several B-list celebrities. B, C. I forget all about it. I met the guy from Above the Rim. The guy from Above the Rim. I met the guy from Juice.
There's multiple guys from above, like
Okay.
which
Yeah,
guy from above the rim? What?
I'm glad you said it. 'Cause I was like, wait a minute. That could mean a lot of different things, Delvin.
I met Raheem from Juice. I used to talk to Raheem all the time. I used to come in a restaurant I used to work at. I think the biggest celebrity.
That's the guy from above the rim. That's not who
No,
I
I
would
said
think
Juice.
of from above the
That's
rim.
Juice. I think the biggest celebrity I met was Matt Damon.
Cool.
I met him at a bookstore. He was with his daughter. I worked at the bookstore in the coffee bar, and I was one of the managers. And people kept trying to crowd him to, like, because it's fucking. This is like around the time of the Born Supremacy. People kept trying to crowd him while he was trying to buy like books.
That was a fun game.
Oh, it's a really good game.
You know, I never watched the movies, but I played the game. I like
love
the game.
movies. I absolutely love the movies.
There was a game?
There was a game. I got it. I want to say I got it in game. I got it really cheap.
It was on PS3.
And I liked it. Yeah, I was like, this is kind of cool, though. And I
Didn't have
wanted
that
to
thing,
watch
it's
the
like-
movies, and
Movies are good.
I think I watched like maybe a bit of the first one, and I don't know. Never really
Movies
followed
are
up with it.
But yeah, I was in charge of making sure people left him alone.
Didn't they recast him or something? It was like Hawkeye in that or something?
Yes, Jeremy Renner was in the. It was supposed
The
to be
other one, because there's multiple Bournes. There's several different
Yes.
people who have
Does it
done
make
that.
sense
Kind
when
of
you watch it
lost
all, or is it
It
like
does.
okay?
He's not, Jeremy Renner's not playing the same character. He's a
Okay.
different guy.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta watch those one day.
I thoroughly enjoyed those movies. They were really good.
Yeah, they're really good.
I never really got into the Mission Impossible stuff.
I watched all those.
I like those too.
Those are very good. So y'all
All
want
right.
to talk news?
So Delvin got kissed by a B-list
don't have
celebrity
to.
and forgot who it was.
We don't have to.
You mean these celebrities that you forgot you got kissed by?
Yeah,
Johnny?
like I thought we were going. I don't think I've ever kissed a celebrity. No.
I'm trying to think of all the celebrities I met. I met quite a few, but like it was nobody like. I don't think I've had like memorable moments with them.
This was Delvin's flex hour, so I was just like giving him, his moment. Matt Damon.
Mickey James.
Fucking Matt Damon. I mean,
Mickey
Matt Damon
James.
is a much bigger star than Mickey
Yeah.
James.
Mickey James.
Mickey James is a hottie, though.
Yes.
Good
she gave me a
Lord.
kiss on the cheek. I went to
That's a
TNA.
good kiss.
Nobody was there.
Uh-oh.
It was a TNA event. Oh, I think I took. I'll see a show pictures out. It was a while back. A young Joe Hendry was there, like before he blew up,
Nice.
and I remember it because Mickey James had like a line, like a long line, and nobody was in Joe Hendry's line. It was Mickey James, long ass line.
Yeah, I can see that.
One person there for Joe Hendry, and it was what's my guy name who just retired from TNA? I can't remember his name. Oh shoot, what is his name?
Not AJ.
No, not AJ. He was
Christopher Daniels?
no, he was
Sammy Kazarian?
Sammy Callahan.
Callahan.
He
Oh,
was
okay,
also-
yeah.
He was also there. in the
I love Sammy Callahan.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he never made the jump.
But during that time, I remember Mickey James was like the biggest star there. And it wasn't even like close. People like came there. I think she was the champion. People came there to see her.
Sure.
Only celebrity I've ever spent any time with was Shantae Moore.
That's a good one.
Yeah, she used to go to my church, and so we would see her all the time and been to her house, hung out.
You been
That's
to her
probably
house?
it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I got
Most famous celebrity I've seen was Angelina Jolie. She was in front of me in line when I worked at Universal.
Oh,
She is tall and she has long ass fingers. It's the most odd thing. I was like, damn, she got some long ass hands. Like she should
you
be
told her?
playing guitar.
Have you told her like, girl, you got some long ass hands.
Really, you got some long
I didn't say shit to her. I was just surprised. I'm like, oh shit, that's Angelina Jolie. God damn, she got.
I
some
talked
big
about the folks that I met at the Super Bowl and hanging out on the couch with the Hawks players. I think I've told the story before too as well. I had cheeseburger, basically a dinner and a beer with Woody Harrelson.
Oh, that's dope. I almost forgot. Met Gabrielle Union too. She's flirting with my brother.
She's gorgeous.
It was one of the me and my brother, the only year me and my brother went and hung out on South Beach during spring break weekend. And she was out there. Young Gabrielle Union was out there with her fine ass friends, and she immediately started flirting my older brother.
Met a lot of bands, met a lot of wrestlers. Met Alexa,
I met plenty of
Sasha.
wrestlers.
Yeah, Victoria got pictures with Sasha. That was great.
I met plenty of wrestlers. I don't even count. the
Yeah,
wrestlers.
yeah. That don't really count them either. They're pretty accessible if you know how to do it.
All right, moving on.
News.
Danny. News. Let's get.
New games released. Replace got a 79. Pragmata got an 87, and Mouse PI got an 81. People are liking the mouse game.
Fuck
Good
that
games.
mouse.
People love Pragmata. People like Replaced. Good week. Good games.
Capcom's having a banner year.
Mm-hmm.
They're having an excellent year.
They are crushing it.
Everything they put out is just great.
We've got a leak from the Indonesian game rating system. They had a security exploit that was left open, which has unknowingly resulted in the leak of thousands of ratings, footage, clips, listings, pages, details, developer contact information, marketing people's contact information. Over an hour of 007 First Light footage, including its ending in entirety, has been leaked on the internet.
Glad I didn't see that.
Bandai Namco's Echoes of Aincrad. I don't even know what that is. Apparently, all of their cutscenes and spoiler trailers are up there. Black Flag has been leaked, so we know that there is a date. I didn't write it down because who knows? It's about to get announced. We don't have to spoil that, but it's out there. Belmont's out there. The new Castlevania game. Like, there's a lot of stuff that get leaked out of that. I don't know how current that information is, like how long that stuff sits there, but I was kind of shocked to learn that something like 007 would just leave that amount of trailer assets on a foreign website, still so far away from launch. But I guess it was delayed, right? It was supposed to be launching in May, so maybe it was being readied for release and then they had to pull it. But yeah, lots of stuff out there. So, surf carefully if that stuff kind of bothers you.
Echoes of Aincrad is the new Sword Art Online game, for those who are curious.
What?
I
got nothing. If it ain't working, it ain't working. I got nothing.
I'm happy that, like, I don't really see a lot of spoiler stuff like this. I don't visit places. Like, we've had a few leaks here recently. I feel like the last 3 or 4 weeks it's been kind of leaky.
Yes.
And outside of just like Reddit, like knowing of them, like that it happened, like I haven't seen any of this footage at all.
I'm very happy.
I haven't seen a screenshot or any of this stuff. So
only thing I've seen is that somebody hacked Paramount Plus, and they keep like uploading the new Avatar, the Last Airbender movie that was supposed to come out way later this year.
Yeah, they did that to Mario too.
Yeah, like the whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
This is online for people to see. Like,
they did that with the Mario movie. It was out. The whole movie went out. Yeah. And I'm glad. It makes me feel good about, like we've talked about it, or at least I've talked to you guys about it. I've been like really stringent on like policing my internet space and my feeds and like what I'm looking at. And I've been like really devout in like practicing that. It makes me feel good that like there's this stuff happening, and it's like I know that it happened because I read the news, but luckily for me, I haven't seen any of this stuff, and I actually don't think I would. I don't think I'm looking in spaces where this stuff really frequents. That stuff's not going to pop into our Discord. I would shut that down pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So like browse carefully, browse safely.
Yeah. I think thanks to you guys, I've been kind of like filtering a lot of that stuff out, so I haven't seen any of it. So that's
you got to work hard to do it these days, but like I feel like mental health, like filtering your internet is important.
Yeah.
Like it's important because it'll infiltrate quick, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just stay off of it.
That works too.
Good. Yeah.
GTA also got hacked. Rockstar got hacked. And the hackers said that they were going to release a bunch of stuff if they didn't get paid, and they didn't get paid. So all kinds of like reports and company info is out there. Most notably, we have learned in subsequent leaks that apparently GTA Online makes $1 million a day. So they are printing cash, apparently. They just are the treasury at this point. And essentially all of the money comes from console. Their console revenue is like insanely weighted. It's like 98%.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And most of that from PlayStation.
Yeah, and most of it's from
It's
PlayStation.
like lopsidedly ridiculous.
That's because that's where most of the GTA is probably bought and sold.
They're like, hey, we don't negotiate with terrorists. Terrorists like, all right, we're gonna release it. Like, cool.
Well, I told you, Rockstar hates PC. They don't. Damn, PC game comes like 4 years later.
The funny thing is, like, this leak actually caused their stock to go up. So, like, it traded.
People were like, we're shorting low on this. They're making more than they let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it actually benefited them to have this leak happen. They made more money.
Amazon Luna has stopped offering letting people buy games from other stores on their service.
Isn't it shutting down?
No. They say Luna's going to stay. You can buy games from Amazon, But before, you could connect like your EA account or your Uplay or your GOG account, and if those games were on Luna, you could just play them on Luna. They've pulled all that, and you could buy a game from Ubisoft and play it on Luna. They're just pulling the plug on all that. If you've already bought those games, you have until June 10th to play them, and then you can no longer play them again. But yeah, apparently Luna is going to keep trying to do whatever that. Yeah, it's good. It's a good point.
Why?
I don't even understand what the purpose is. If it's not doing any of that, just pull the plug.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. Can't
Shut
really
it down.
say.
What, the 12 people that use it will no longer have access?
I felt
If
like
they-
they were getting a little momentum there for a minute, but I'm sure this is going to just stop it.
If they cut the funding for Luna, they didn't have to like raise our prices. Amazon stuff. They could have let us keep our 4K.
Well, that's happening. I can't believe they're doing that to you. It's unfortunate, Delvin.
It is what it is.
But you gave them the money, so you can't be that upset.
You pay the cost to be the boss.
Yeah.
So
Look, I got 4K and no ads. I mean, it is what it is. I'm good. We're good here.
until they decide they need one ad, and then two,
Then I'll give them $2 more.
and then three. Yeah, that's how it goes.
I think when that happens, then I'll be like, all right, that's it.
Okay, Delvin. Okay.
Because see, I don't need Amazon. Invincible has a finite amount of seasons left. It's gonna eventually end.
Yeah, Invincible and The Boys. I mean, The Boys is ending. This is their last season.
Yeah.
So
And unless God of War is just amazing, I don't think I would
It's true.
need I don't think I need Amazon Prime Video that much longer.
Yeah, I got nothing against Prime or whatever. I'm not even getting against you guys for subbing. If that makes you happy, it's cool. I'm just to the point where I'm just gonna buy the stuff.
I've just given up. You know, my gas goes up.
I get
this
that
goes
too.
up. It is what it is.
I'm still fighting. I'm still fighting for $1.
Can't take it with me.
I'm still fighting for $1. It's not that I want to take it with me. It's that I want to spend it elsewhere.
I walked
It's that
outside,
I don't want to give my money to them.
I walked outside and saw those gas prices. I almost walked the fuck back inside.
Yeah. It's like
What are your
380.
gas prices at?
380.
Man, shut the fuck up with your 380. Get the fuck out of here.
380 is a lot.
Hours.
380 ain't shit.
380 is a
regular-
lot.
I saw
Double
for,
that.
380 is
for
high.
regular. For regular, it was $4.25.
Whew.
I
Absolutely.
would pay to have 425.
And
You don't
I
have
can't-
to. You can come here too.
You
Like
come
it's
here.
been here the whole time.
And I can't put.
You could
regular-
leave at any moment.
No, it doesn't work that way. If only it did.
I can
can.
put you on a flight here, Dev. I can have you a ticket
Can
with
you give
your
me
name.
a job making the same amount of money that I'm making?
Probably. Actually, I actually probably could.
Yeah.
I'm very good friends with the IT director. Actually, yeah, I could probably make that
130K?
happen.
You,
Maybe
you
close
actually-
enough. It'd be a lot
you
cheaper to live.
probably- Yeah, that's what I'm gonna
You'd
say.
net differently.
Yeah, you'd probably live.
Look,
actually
130 there is probably like 75 here.
Yes.
I don't have a degree either.
Like I could get you 100 here, and that's probably like 200 there
Yes.
in terms of spending power.
Do you
Because
own a
our
house?
gas is $3.80 and not
No, I don't own a
$7.
house.
So yeah, that
You could
might
own a house.
that might be a better investment.
You could own property. But you'd have to fight this pollen
The question
and this
is,
drought and this
the,
tornado.
the bigger question is, how would your wife and family feel about you moving to Georgia?
Oh, they'd
What's
hate
wrong?
it here.
What family?
Yeah, they'd hate it
There's
here.
no family here. There's no family left. It's just the four of us.
Would,
So wherever we go, we are.
but would they like Georgia? Would Georgia be a place they're like, this is cool?
My wife would because it's the fucking black mecca of Atlanta. She just wants to be where the black people are.
Well, then, yeah, you can come here.
Yeah, you like Georgia. Georgia's
Mm-hmm.
great.
You'll learn about some comedians real quick.
About who?
Some comedians.
All of them.
85
I
South
won't be
Crew.
learning about- I won't be learning about shit.
Takara.
Mm-hmm. Takara.
I'm going to be playing these video games and then going to Donnie's house and harassing him. Make him see people in real life. We'll do the show live together.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That would be fun. I'd be down for that.
Then we drag him and we drive to Florida and go pick up Delvin.
Have you seen Florida? I'm not doing that.
Florida. There's a reason why GTA is going to be in Florida.
That'll be a
And
fun
this
time. I
industry
can't
is
wait.
dying for GTA.
Yeah.
It feels like the whole thing is just teetering on whether or not GTA is going to come out or not.
Yeah.
It's like the last great hope.
And it's been great games coming out this year, too. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's been a good year for games.
Resident Evil was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
This Pragmata apparently is incredible.
Yeah.
Pacopia.
People will like that one. My daughter keeps asking me, am I going to buy Tamagotchi Life? Because she wants me to buy it for her.
I am.
Get a job.
Yeah, that doesn't work with daughters.
Yeah, my son's been asking for Pacopia today. He was like, can we get Pacopia? I said, maybe in the summertime. See how these grades do.
That's smart.
Yeah.
See how the behavior is. See how many daycares how many after schools you make it through.
Yeah.
Right?
The way I would carry that. I'd hold a grudge.
Oh,
He'd
yeah.
be fighting that until he's in like 8th grade. Can I get Pacopia? Can you not get kicked out? He's like, Dad, that was 5 years ago.
Yep. Yeah.
For me, it was yesterday.
So like, I had to change my whole work schedule. I'd be so mad.
Just a day of work.
I'd be so mad. There's some hope on the Steam Machine front. Maybe a little. Manifesting shipment has leaked that Valve has just brought in, it's like 4 tons of Steam controllers. So they're all in the manifesto. You kind of check it out. So the cat's out of the bag. They're at least bringing in controllers. We don't know if those controllers are going out by themselves or potentially going out with Steam machines. Maybe they plan to launch the controller early because maybe the Steam machine's not coming around, or maybe the Steam machine's coming out. But what we do know is that the controllers are arriving. So some movement over there at Valve. On the back end, on the software side, Valve developer Natalie Vock has made it easier for games to run on Linux, which SteamOS is built on, for GPUs that only have 8 gigabytes of VRAM. Long story short, essentially she created a priority protocol that has game-dependent VRAM processes kind of prioritized and locked to VRAM, so they're never dumped into actual RAM, which is what was happening before.
And her name sounds like she's the Boys villain.
Natalie Vock.
Like if she was a villain from the Boys, like that makes sense. That checks out.
So, and she's got this real techie stuff. If you're interested, PC Gamer's got a write up. I shared several in the Steam Deck channels. She has before and after kind of results in like using Cyberpunk, and it seems to be, I don't want to like oversell it. It's not going to change gaming. It's not going to change the resolution or anything like that, but it seems to be a pretty significant little boost.
Cyberpunk seems to be the new Crisis, by the way.
It definitely is, 100%. Yeah.
When they get it running on Intel and NVIDIA natively, then talk to me. Until that happens, I don't give a shit.
Here's the other cool thing about it. Valve being Valve, it's open. They're making it open source. So it'll be pulled into every Linux distro natively. It's not just for SteamOS. They built it for Linux. They're like, have at it. We did this. Take it and put it in.
I just want SteamOS to work on NVIDIA and Intel so I can use my 3080 that I'm not using.
It's called Bazite.
No. I don't want Bazite. I just want SteamOS.
Well,
I don't want to have to do a bunch of extra nonsense. I just want to load SteamOS and have it work. I don't want to do any other work. I'm good.
I've heard that it's that Bazite setup is a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't work really well with NVIDIA and Intel. It's still
no.
AMD,
That's why people go to Bazite, is that it does work really well with NVIDIA.
Everything that I've read is like,
no,
it kind of works.
No, that
it's
I know
not totally supported.
No, I've seen people do it. They're building Steam machines. I've watched so many DIY.
You can get it to run, but
no, it runs well.
Not.
I've seen people doing it with like 3080s and stuff, building Steam machines out of it. It works well, really well. I've seen it.
I want SteamOS. I don't want to have third-party Bazite.
I get you. I'm the same way. It's a major reason why I haven't. There's a lot of reasons why I haven't built my own Steam Deck, and that's at the top of the list. Is that I don't, or my own Steam machine, is that I want official support. I don't want to be navigating hack fixes and GitHubs and trying to recreate my own drivers and troubleshoot updates.
Nope.
I don't want to fuck with any of that.
I just want to turn it on just like the Steam machine and have that work.
Correct. That's a major factor why because I even have a mini PC that I could turn into a low power Steam machine if I want to. But that's the reason why I want official support.
Yeah, I got a brand new case for my PC. So I'm going to put this one in that. And then I can use this PC with my older parts, my 3080 and my 14500, and call that a day. That can be the Steam OS if it ever gets latest.
Ooh, I think it will. I think they'll get
Whenever
there.
that happens, we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Little 2 PC setup here.
Yeah.
I don't ever get rid of anything, so I can just keep building PCs.
Yeah, it's a hell of a lot better than buying RAM these days.
Ain't that the truth?
Or SSDs, I see those are all going up.
Yep. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. So every time I look at my old PCs, I'm like, I'm glad I still got all this stuff because I can just keep the party going.
I'm trying to get my office to get me the new MacBook. Nothing? Not a fan?
Move along. Let's move on. Let's move on.
I really like my Mac, man.
I don't want to hear about it.
I think they might go for it.
Go talk to Daniel. Go talk to Daniel about your MacBook.
All right, so we're still looking out for Steam Machine Hope. Maybe one day. This is speaking of Daniel. Suddenly, there's signs of life over at Xbox. We haven't been covering this week to week, but over the last 4 to 6 weeks, Asha Sharma and Team Xbox have started to do stuff. Several weeks ago, Xbox just out of the blue began rolling out operating system updates, new UI updates. They gave achievements a facelift with new animations and some privacy filters and some color customizations. Quick Resume got a big update where suddenly you can choose which games Quick Resume will work with and which ones won't. It's very helpful for always online games, persistent online games get fucked up. You try to join it, systems offline and everything. And Xbox engineers even on Twitter being like, what do you guys want us to do? You can see that's been very engaging. 6 years later.
I'm like, why haven't we been doing this?
It's so fucking weird that Phil Spencer gets fired and they're like, so we want you guys to like us again. And hang on, we'll get into this in a minute.
So weird.
We'll get into this in a minute.
This is so weird.
New CEO Asha Sharma has created a new team internally at Xbox to solely focus on player feedback issues.
Why don't they already have that?
Jez reports Xbox has extra breathing room to work on now, to work on new system features that aren't directly tied to profitability. So last year's reporting is that Xbox had this 30% margin that they had to hit from the CFO, right? Also, by the way, Dev, that CFO rumored to be out at Microsoft. Something has happened.
What on earth?
And it's not just an Xbox thing. The last month, it's a 180 at Microsoft. Suddenly, they're not as into AI as they were. Suddenly, they want to fix Windows. They're trying to pull Copilot out of everything. They're going to set Windows where you don't have to have a Microsoft account again. You're just going to go a local account. They're trying to fix Xbox. It's like someone woke up and was like, oh, we're not.
They don't like any of this.
Yeah, they're like, oh, our fans hate us. They're trying to turn the ship around, and I actually believe that it's real. This seems orchestrated. This seems determined. He also mentioned, hang on, in a leaked memo from Asha Sharma, she highlights that Game Pass is too expensive and needs more value. And I quote, Game Pass is central to gaming value on Xbox. It's also clear that the current model isn't the final one. Short term, Game Pass has become too expensive for players, so we need a better value equation. Long term, we will evolve Game Pass into a more flexible system, which will take time to test and learn around. Coming off of the heels of that, Jez reports that there's lots of chatter internally about exclusivity and what it means to the brand. And he also highlights or speculates that he believes Call of Duty could be pulled out of day one on Game Pass. Xbox has a showcase Thursday where they will unveil Metro 2039, a new Metro game. I'm actually kind of excited about that. I low-key like the Metro games. They're not They've never been like great writing, and I would even say sometimes I think it's really bad writing, but they always seem to have like a lot of visual, like they seem to be really well made games. I like that. And Starfield is not off to a great start on PS5 as players are asking for refunds. Everyone's saying it's crashing. Bethesda says they're going to fix it. And a rating for that came out to Switch. But let's get back to this Xbox. And I'm going to say Xbox, but like this Microsoft. I want to know what happened. Something, it's like somebody walked in and was like, you're fucking it up and fix it. Because how did they just turn bait so fast across so many different verticals, different products? It's like the whole building turned.
It is so bizarre because you would feel like they already have all of this information. They've had all this information
for a long time.
Chose not to do anything with it, and now there's Asha comes in and it's like she's pointing at the information they already have, and they're like, "Oh, okay."
You just help but think it's like
no sense.
Why couldn't they just let Phil do this?
Right. This makes absolutely no sense whatsoever.
All right, now here's the thing. Here's the part of the conversation that I want to get to because I find this part of it a little bit more interesting. Now, I want to be clear. I don't want this to turn into us just shitting on Xbox. I have been seeing some positive reception to this, which I have found curious, only because it just feels really short-sighted. Now, I realize that's a me thing. As we've already talked about, I'm not one that likes these subscriptions, right? So I'm kind of like a spiteful person. Like I'll do it just because it makes me feel better about myself. I find it interesting that I have been indifferent to everything they've said. Mm-hmm. None of this I feel no different about Xbox today than I have, right? Like I'm just like, yeah.
The ship has sailed.
It is, and that's exactly what it feels like. It's like I'm at a point now. I'm like, that's great for those people. Like, I hope that you do everything you can. But it's like, but I'm done. Like, I'm not right. But I've seen a lot of people that are like, thank God, like they're back on board. Like that's what I meant. Like there's signs of life. That community is waking up. Like there's a heartbeat.
It makes sense.
I'm seeing it, and like they're excited. They're excited.
Something's happening.
Yeah, they're excited.
Previously, nothing was happening.
Like when they came out with updates and people were like, yeah. And I was like, the part that I find interesting, or the part that maybe I don't understand is why isn't there any animosity? Because my reaction is like, where the fuck was this 5 years ago? Where have you been? Like, I kind of want them to answer for what happened. I want them to atone for what has happened. And they're like, no, but there's a lot of people that are like, fuck it, I'm ready to turn the page,
Yeah, I think you're gonna have more of that because it's like finally.
No, that's what I'm seeing.
Something. Yeah,
and I find that curious. You don't think there'd be more people that wouldn't be? You don't think that? So it's just maybe a me thing then.
Yeah, I don't think most people hold those grudges.
Okay,
like, it's like holy, my thing actually does something now.
Grudges.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
It feels like I'm looking at it. I'm just like. So y'all just okay with this? Suddenly they finally decided they want you as customers, and now you're back. It's like
when you beat a dog for so long, and then you finally treat it nice. The dog doesn't respond to the niceness. I'm just saying they've been beat down for so long. Xbox not getting anything, and now all of a sudden I've got new updates.
Just out of nowhere, they started rolling out OS updates. I hadn't seen it like Xbox improvements in what feels like years. I remember they took the groups away and I was pissed. That was years ago. Because I had, me on my Steam, I have all my things organized into little boxes. Mm-hmm. I had my Xbox the exact same way. Then they capped it as like, you can only have 3. And I was like, this is bullshit. They took that away and now they added it back and people were like, we're back. And I'm like, what?
That's all it takes.
That's so sad.
Again, when you have nothing, once you get something, it's like, oh.
Yeah, people they're talking about
can I have
Helix.
some more?
Oh, she sent out Helix boxes.
Yeah, I saw Paris got one.
Yeah, she sent out Helix boxes. So they're sowing the fanboy seeds. Like, yeah, there's signs of life at Xbox. Xbox rejuvenated.
They're back, baby.
Yeah.
They got big games. What do you think? What do you think? Are they gonna do the thing? Now I tell you, if they fully go back and recommit to exclusives, I'm going to be shocked. And I was just wrong if they're going to do it, but there seems to be a lot of momentum for them to do that.
If if she's constantly talking about value, the reality is with the console space, the value lies in the exclusives. Why am I buying one box over another? Because this is the only place I can play this game.
And we all know that. We've talked about it.
Yeah.
We believe in exclusives.
So again, if they do that, then you start feeling good about your Xbox. I have something that can only do these things.
Yeah, but it's going to limit the potential sales of them so hard. They have to see, that's the thing. It's the chicken or the egg. You have to build an install base. You can't build one without games people want to buy.
So that's the thing. Like you have to start somewhere with that. The
Correct.
reality is they can't really go any lower.
Right. No, I've said it. If they're going to try and do this again, I see that as like you're literally launching a new, like from ground zero. You're starting over.
That, like honestly, they can afford it.
They can. I just didn't think they had it in them. I didn't think they were going to.
They didn't with the previous regime. Apparently, what it takes is let's kick everybody out. And start
this would be such a commitment to Xbox monetarily that I did not see. If this is true, I didn't see that happening at all. This is a big boy decision. So, but
yeah, it definitely felt like they were going to just walk this thing into the ground. But now it seems like they're trying to bring it back from the dead.
And it's like they're still absorbing Xbox into Windows. They're still doing this hybrid PC approach. Like by all accounts, that's still in the cards. So you make games exclusive to that?
Probably. Or that in PC.
I mean, but it is a PC. You're making games exclusive to your PC launcher.
Yeah. Why not?
Fair enough. And I actually think, here's the thing. Well, Sean has always said it doesn't have to be all or nothing. I think Sean has been floating the ideas of a timed window. Everything hits Xbox Helix first for 6 months, a year, whatever, and then comes to PlayStation later.
Yeah.
You could do that for sure.
I think an approach like that would soften the fanboy, like the console warring talk. It would soften it. But I don't think that helps you sell Xboxes. But maybe the softening is what they need because they're not really trying to sell 50 million Xboxes, right? Like that's not really they need the PR more than the sales. Is the point they're making?
It could be that, but it could also get the people who decided, okay, I'm going to go over to PlayStation, but I'm doing it reluctantly.
Yeah.
And now that my Xbox is back and is doing the things that I like on Xbox, I get the new Xbox instead of continuing down this road with PlayStation because I'm not truly invested in PlayStation. I just happened to go there because Xbox wasn't doing the Xbox things that I want. But now that they are, I'm going to go back here because the Xbox games are the ones that I really want to play anyway.
That's what I mean with the timed exclusivity. It feels like more of a marketing point than an actual value to sell a console. Like, I don't think the success of the console is going to be changed if your games are only 6 or a year window. I don't think that's going to boost the sales of the console. But what I do think it's going to help is the online chatter and the reputation of the console. You can't say why I don't have one down. It does have exclusives. For 6 months or a year, you can play Gears and nobody else can. Like, it just kind of softens that marketing beat.
I think it could sell more consoles, and the fact that it brings back the people who defected to the PlayStation. They might come back, and you might sell more consoles now because you have something that's enticing them to come home.
I agree. That all depends on price. I just meant, like, I don't think timed exclusivity, I don't think changes like the major. It's not going to bring 25. I don't think it's going to change the grand scheme of the grand reach of the console.
No, they're still going to be in third place.
Full exclusives will bring. There's a sect of enthusiast gamers that want to play a lot of things, and if it was a full exclusive, you had to have it. I think there are millions of gamers that will go. There's a bunch of gamers that just have all the consoles. They're just like, I just want to play everything, right? They would get one. But as long as they can wait and play it on their PlayStation, I think they'll wait to play it on their PlayStation. Most people, I think, many will.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about those people at all. I'm talking about the true Xbox diehards.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like, I want to go home.
Yeah,
and that might sell more of whatever this Helix is than your sold Xbox Series X's.
I think making their
that's
games
such a low bar.
Making their games exclusive to the Xbox Store. I never really thought about this We never really thought about this during the transition. I didn't, because I kept thinking about selling consoles. But if they're absorbing into Windows, making their games exclusive to their store would help them cater to third parties. I don't know if they want to pull the plug on Steam, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, making their games exclusive to their store would help third parties support their store. Because you're saying, hey, we've got a group of customers for Gears and Halo and stuff that they only come to our launcher. But for them to do that, they would have to pull their games from Steam to like really drive any of that adoption. I don't know. Do you think they want to do that?
That's a hard one because Steam is so dead set in the PC space.
Or do they just treat it the same as PlayStation 5? It's exclusive to our launcher for 6 months. Then it comes to Steam and PlayStation after.
Yeah, maybe.
That works.
I would do that because, again, are you going after the PC player base or are you trying to claw back your Xbox dedicated player base?
And I think that helps them do a little bit of both. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I look at this and I see a play to bring back the Xbox console dedicated player base of people who really want to be playing on Xbox that may have defected for some reason or another. Just
for a lot of reasons. A lot of reasons they self-created. Their own reasons.
But, hey, nostalgia is a hell of a drug. If you can bring me back home, I'm going to come back home. And I think you will get a lot of people that'll see this. Oh, Xbox is getting updates. Oh, Xbox. Oh, they're going to be exclusive. I can only play the new Gears game on Xbox first. That's where I really want to be anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to go home.
I really saw this as them shifting, into PC and kind of, making that more of a Windows play. And I didn't see them kind of reinvesting into the console, like right out of the game. And then, to be fair, these aren't like major gigantic updates, this is small beans, but I think it's
for
more
Xbox. It is.
Well, I think what it is it's more of a signal. It's fan service. It's like, hey, we hear you. It's just a little. Here's something. We're on it. And I think more than anything, it's the Windows stuff that's making me even give more credence to the Xbox stuff. Because if Xbox was doing this themselves, I'd be like, yeah, they're just trying to placate but it's not. Microsoft is like, we hear you, and we're gonna fix all this shit you guys don't like. And that makes me feel better for Xbox because it's not just the Xbox thing. It's like a company-wide thing.
I think it's also them trying to make it so that they don't lose more share to Steam and Linux.
I saw that Linux is up like 5%, but can that 5% really? 5%'s not that much.
It's not, but look at you. You've abandoned Windows.
Completely.
You're not the only person that's
I'm not going back, though. Like, I'm done.
Right. But again, there are a lot of people who have started to just dabble, and the more you dabble, you might stay. So, oh shit, we're losing any ground that we lose to Linux. Like, oh, of all things,
I saw there's like
absolutely not.
One of the countries in Europe, their government is going full Linux. You see that?
Yeah, they want to do everything. It's open source. We want to stop all the monopolies and be able to allow that, and we can do that without having to pay subscriptions and give Microsoft all this information. And it's an American company and y'all are tripping, so we really don't want to give y'all nothing, so we're gonna go over here with this Linux thing so we can keep it all in house because we don't want to send America a goddamn thing. So that's more of a national security thing.
I get it.
I do too.
That's smart. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I think more than anything, hope comes from an acknowledgement that what they've been doing is not good. Like, they've acknowledged that. They're like, yeah, we fucked up. And it looks like they're actually trying to do something about it. I'm surprised. Maybe I was wrong. I've been wrong before, and I'm happy to say it. Maybe I was wrong. I didn't see them having like any fight in them. And suddenly they look ready to do something.
Yeah.
Fable.
You got anything to say on any of this, Delvin? Anything?
Absolutely not.
All right. Well, Delvin, let's talk.
Xbox is back.
No, it's not.
I don't know about that, but let's talk movies, Delvin. Sony Pictures has signed Lepovsky and Stein, the pair that did they're the Final Destination Bloodline people.
Oh, yeah, the piano guys.
For a suite of projects that they're doing that includes a film adaptation of Metal Gear Solid.
Don't like that.
Avi Arad is on board as a producer. He's producing the Spider-Man movies and Zelda, and he's provided a statement. Metal Gear Solid was nothing short of groundbreaking cinematic masterpiece that forever revolutionized video games. We're thrilled and honored to bring Hideo Kojima's iconic character's unforgettable world to life. What do you guys think? Metal Gear Solid, the movie. You in?
I like the ideal of it. I don't know if I'm all in on the people who are doing it. But, to be fair, sometimes you get other creators and stuff like that doing projects, and it turns out really good. I don't know how, because the Bloodline movie was okay. It wasn't like a groundbreaking. It doesn't seem like that would translate to Metal Gear to me. The effects of it and stuff like that. I would think that would be more like somebody like you would get, like somebody who's known for espionage or something like that, or that genre in general.
Yeah.
I mean, if they had a good enough pitch, that's all it takes. And then
I thought Bloodline was pretty good. It was a highlight. It made money.
Money.
It made money.
So it depends on how much money Sony wants to put behind it.
Yes.
Like that's the real. Like, how much are you gonna put into the special effects and all the other things?
I'd want to know if it didn't sound like Kojima's attached to it at any
Based
point.
on who's directed, I would think he's not attached to it.
It didn't seem like he is.
Yeah.
I would love it to be great, right? Because I think Metal Gear as a story as a whole would be really great. I think it's primed for that sort of adaptation. I think it needs more filling in, and not doing that with Kojima. Like, to adapt that to the silver screen, you need more quiet moments in between the set pieces. And if Kojima's not attached to it, I would be very concerned.
Yeah.
Like, how do they fill in the small talk with these characters moment to moment, second to second? That could change the story, even if the beats are the same.
Well, I don't think he's attached to it, because I would think that Guillermo del Toro would probably be somebody he would probably want to do this movie. So they're in their close relationship, and he's a comic director, and that's somebody who probably would make a good director for this. In terms,
he just doesn't own it, right? He's the creator, but he doesn't own it.
Correct.
So it'd be, to me, it's
Konami.
Yeah. So this is like when they made Child's Play, right? Without the Chucky team.
Yes, and I think they're making a Death Stranding movie too. Also,
and then maybe he is attached to it. We just don't know yet. Maybe he's ghostwriting. Maybe he's even consulting. Maybe he's just somebody they can lean on. But I'd feel better about, because a movie, it can't just be one-to-one the dialogue from the game. These are characters, they have to actually talk like real people. So you've got to fill some stuff in, and without having the original there, I don't know, like that. I don't like that as much.
And I was right. They are making a Death Stranding movie with A24 and Kojima Productions.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, these movies probably will be in competition with each other.
Weird.
Yeah.
But I would like it to be great. I would love it to be great, actually. I would love to go see a Metal Gear Solid movie that I loved.
And reading this, A24 sounds like the perfect studio to make
Death Stranding. Yeah, no, that's spot on.
Fits.
Yeah.
Until I see a trailer,
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I need to see a trailer to see what I'm getting into. You can say you're making something all you want.
Yes. Yeah. There's a million different people. The sad part is there's a lot more people that'd be a bad Snake than a good one.
That is also true.
Yeah. Bloodborne is getting an animated movie from Sony.
I like how you did that. That was very dickish. I appreciate it. Because people get out. For a second, if you listen to the podcast, you got to.
What's happening in Bloodborne? Is about to
I don't understand the whole Bloodborne thing. I don't get it.
I don't either. Its fandom is like beyond its.
I don't understand it.
Game's great. I like Bloodborne a lot. I don't get it why they're so hyped about this update they want.
It's just become viral. Bloodborne is. There's people that do Bloodborne memes that have never even played Bloodborne. I'm positive. Yeah. There's way more chatter about it online than people ever actually played that game. By the chatter online and its reputation, like its memeness, you'd think Bloodborne's been played by 100 million people or something.
You think it was Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah. Out of those type of games, Bloodborne is my favorite. Out of those, Bloodborne and the other one, the one that's not made by those people at all. The what is the one like the Pinocchio guy? What is it called?
What?
Oh, Lies of P.
Thank you. That's it.
Oh,
how many of them have you played?
I played a lot of them.
Have you played all the Dark Souls games?
the one I've played the most was just Dark Souls. I
played
a bit
Dark
of
Souls. I played Demon Souls. I played Lies of P. I played Bloodborne, of course. I played Elden Ring.
I've played any of
Did
those
you?
games.
Did you? I don't know that you played Elden Ring. I think you turned it on, but I don't think you played
Remember he
Elden
talked to
Ring.
us about it for a while.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, he played it for like 2 minutes.
I played longer than that. The thing about Elden Ring is I'm now like seeing videos for like, oh, you're supposed to do it this way. Like, okay, they should have told me that before.
It's got that Breath
Isn't
of the
that
Wild
all?
factor.
Isn't that all of them?
Yes, it does.
It's got that Breath of the Wild factor.
Elden Ring is a little bit different.
Dude, I saw the Elden Ring fight where the dude was fighting the boss with all the fire and shit, and I was like, absolutely not.
Yeah, that's
I think Mega Man's too hard, and this shit is like insane. I'm like,
Yeah,
no, not doing that.
Yeah, I'm just not interested in anything gothic horror like that. It just
Oh no,
immediately turns
I'm
me
interested
off.
in the
I know you are.
the
Yeah.
look is great, but
The look turns me immediately is a no for me.
I like Gothic horror.
We know.
Let's just
You both do.
Jeff reported on his podcast that he's been hearing that Fable could slip. What he basically said was Fable's going to take a little longer than they originally thought. And he said to me, I think that means that it's going to be later this year. He goes, and then given what's happening with GTA, he said, I think it could slip into 2026. Because I listened to the podcast. That's essentially what he said. People ran with that as Jeff Grubb reports Fable's been delayed to 2026. I'm like, that's not what he said at all. He just said that he thinks it's being delayed into GTA's window. It'll be around GTA. And that because of that, he could see it maybe being put in 2027. Which I would say would be the best thing for Fable. Don't release Fable next to GTA. That would be a nightmare. Yeah. You've been making this game for 8 years. It looks great. Don't fucking kill it at the end. Give it a chance.
But wouldn't that be appropriate for Xbox?
It's a new Xbox. It's a new Xbox. Yeah. So we got new Pepsi going on over here.
Yeah.
They're fucking doing
new
shit.
Coke.
Yeah, we got new Coke. They're doing shit differently over here. On it. So I would hope not. But just
what if it's ready in August?
That's what I think that's probably the plan. The plan is probably try and get it out ahead of GTA. Let's get it out a month early. Let everybody play Fable, then they'll play GTA. But at least we got out, right? I think that's probably the plan. And I think what Jeff is saying is if the plan doesn't come together, if it's going to be near GTA, he's saying just get it out of the way, which I would agree with. Because the last time we saw Fable in the dev showcase, if it looks great, all of the environment and the world and what they're building looks on brand, but it didn't look like it was running. It didn't look super polished. It looked like it was a little choppy, a little framey. So it needs some polishing. So Xbox needs to release. This can't be Starfield.
That's just
don't release some broken ass Fable game. Make it good first, then release it.
Too much.
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be Fable is Gone Gold, releasing August 15th.
That'd be great.
Every time after our podcast, something like that happens.
And is there a Sony showcase tomorrow? Did that get announced or apparently Ubisoft? I think Ubisoft previews for Black Flag. Apparently, some Black Flag stuff's supposed to happen tomorrow. We're supposed to get a lot of gaming news tomorrow. Which, to your point, every day after our podcast seems to be the day. Gaming news have been hitting on Thursdays for a minute. It's been a Thursday news cycle for a while. And apparently we're supposed to get some game news tomorrow. There's supposed to be a bunch of news. So, yeah. I just want Fable to be as good as it can releases. That's all. Like, I don't care about how long it takes. Just make it good. Don't kill Fable. Like, just make it good first. And then XP talked about this, but I wanted to bounce it off of Dev because there's been recent smoke around Naughty Dog, which I find just interesting because they haven't released the game in so long, and they've been working on Intergalactic for so long. And all the talk around Naughty Dog is that there's a second team apparently working on an Uncharted game, and apparently they're going to make a Last of Us 3, and everybody on the internet is excited, and it's like, is that by 2040? What are we excited for? Like, what are we actually... When does any of these games come out, Dev?
Right.
Yes.
It's like, we're getting one Naughty Dog game a console. What are we talking? How are you excited for the game they haven't even started on yet?
Right. Like, Intergalactic ain't here, ain't got a release date, and you getting excited about Uncharted or anything else, and knowing how Naughty Dog works, we ain't seeing this no time soon.
Yeah, that's all I thought. That's all I could think of when I saw these rumors. I was like, y'all are talking about the game, like, that might be the game after their next game that follows the game that we're still waiting on.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, 3 Zeldas from now, shit's gonna be lit though. You know, it's just
Yeah.
I thought Browns fans were always waiting for next year. That's some next level. Like, listen,
Well, that's some serious hope.
yeah, in 2032, this shit's gonna be awesome.
If we're lucky.
Right.
Okay, so I'm glad I'm not the only one that like took those rumors like that, because I was just like,
I saw that and was just like, okay.
this is the rumor that I read. I was like, don't talk to me. Don't come by my house. Like, I don't even want to hear that right now. Like, get out of here.
Once you give me a release date for Intergalactic, then actually 2 months before that release date is supposed to occur, then we can talk about whatever they're doing next, because Lord knows Naughty Dog will be like, it's coming in June. And then May gets here and they're like, it's coming in 2027 or 2028. Like,
yeah. No, they do the Rockstar thing.
Miss me with anything Naughty Dog have to say this a rumor. I'm good. I don't want to hear about nothing.
They miss all of their original release dates by like 3 years. Like, they're not even close.
Right.
Like, when they announced, they're like, and we're proud to let you know The Last of Us will be coming out in 2000. I was like, 2012. Last of Us 2 will come out in 2018.
Right.
Yeah, it's like every one of their games does get delayed like at least 2 years, right? It feels like that. It's just like the Rockstar. I don't believe Rockstar until like their second delay. Then I start to be like, all right, now we're getting there. Now we're really zoning in here.
Now we're where we need to be at.
Right.
It's like I never believed the first two. Those are check pitches. I'm not chasing that.
Get Intergalactic in 2027, I will be shocked.
I think
Absolutely
that's probably
shocked.
the timeline. Is that's next year?
I think so. That makes sense.
I feel like 2028 with them.
With them, it could be.
It'll be dated for 2027 and come 2028.
I don't know why. Maybe it's just uninformed because I just feel like that's not as big a game, that they're making like a shorter game. Am I the only? Do you guys? This supposed to be huge or something?
Nothing about it says small to me, but I have absolutely no idea because we've not seen.
I'm sure it's going to be good,
thing.
But yeah, like, I feel like that's not going to be a giant game. Yeah. It's like a transition game. It's a Darby Allin game.
Okay.
If it's a transition game,
the transition champ
here sooner.
Yes.
Well, it's the transition champ for Naughty Dog.
This shit better be 70 hours, damn it. I want to live in this world forever. Right? Nothing about that seems small to me.
I want to live forever. I want to.
Come on, if you don't sing.
No,
bastard.
Like
that's why gold coin is dead.
Not your puppet.
Never lived.
Sing because you say sing.
That's what minstrels do.
No,
that's literally every singer.
That is.
Sing, bitch.
I don't work for the man. I am the man.
Are you?
I am. Yeah. Yeah. All that shit up there. Pretty much.
All right, time to move.
Prebiotic Pepsi.
What'd you call it?
Prebiotic? Probiotic?
It's probiotic,
No,
Delvin.
this is
Probiotic.
prebiotic. It's not probiotic.
I've never heard of prebiotic.
This
You're
is
so no.
You're gonna make me Google this shit.
A prebiotic. Why do you have that?
because it was buy two get one.
It
free.
is prebiotic Pepsi.
Yeah.
What does that even
prebiotic
mean?
soda? It's the first article that pops up.
That is correct.
What is prebiotic soda?
So know what the answer is? Nasty. That's what it is.
Like, what's the purpose? You know what I find crazy is why are we trying to make soda healthy? Like, if you need to be healthy, just don't drink soda.
It's the poppy thing. It's just gut health.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's literally what it is.
It's like fiber.
Same thing as probiotic. I probably should be drinking.
My daughter drinks that stuff.
But it's terrible.
If we get our kids soda,
terrible.
it is a poppy. But my thing is, like, just don't drink soda. If you want to be like, to me, diet soda is like the dumbest thing in the world.
Drink pop.
Shut the fuck up.
You're the one saying you drink poppy.
Poppy. That's
Pop.
the name. That's the brand.
It's pop.
No.
That's not even.
No.
That's what it is. That's why the brand's called Poppy.
No.
They even spell it the same way.
We don't do that.
Qualifies as soda. That's
What
like
is with? I drink diet soda all the time. So give it to me.
I'm like, why?
Why not?
Why are you drinking diet soda? Like, what's the reasoning?
Just calorie intake, just lower. And I do, particularly with Diet Coke. I actually prefer the taste of Diet Coke to regular Coke.
That's blasphemy.
Is that just because?
No, it's not. That's a
you've
thing.
had it for so long.
Yeah, no, it's I prefer it. It's got like it's a taste thing. Now they changed the formula years ago. It was better before.
It's gross.
I don't know how to explain it. It's like
It tastes like Sweet. This shit is gross.
No, I don't know. It's like I don't think I have the word to describe it right. I have to think about it.
I just feel like
it's got a distinct taste.
For lower calories.
Yeah.
Just don't
I
drink
don't like
soda. It's got a distinct taste. It's
here's
gross.
the thing.
That aftertaste is terrible.
Most of the time I use, you've seen my bottles. I have the Soda Stream. So I'm like mixing my own soda. But I usually get the diet syrup because I want less sugar and less carbohydrate. I'm already overweight and high blood pressure. I don't need to add to it. So
Why not?
Just drink water then. Call it a day.
I mostly drink water most of the time. I don't drink soda unless I'm mixing drinks. And you guys have seen I'm not drinking as much alcohol. So I'm not drinking as much soda as I used to.
You don't give me no damn diet soda.
Even right now, look at this. I got
Even that's diet. Diet Powerade was Powerade Zero.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I don't need all the sugar.
Nah,
Drink water. Anyways, Rude Day segment. Delvin and Donnie, you guys got everything right apparently. You got the right, you got the underwrite on replaced and mouse PI for hire, and me and Rude Days got them both wrong. So the score is currently Delvin still in the lead with 26, Donnie with 25, Devin with 18, and the Rude bringing up the rear with 15. To round out this week, we are going back to WrestleMania shit.
Because it's 2 nights. That makes sense.
I am not at all interested in watching WrestleMania. I don't think.
Me neither.
I don't think I'm going to watch this at all. I'm going to wait for the YouTube highlights.
Pat McAfee did the thing where he said, "Oh, Cody Rhodes ruined my studio." Like,
it's not even that. I've just not. I'm not watching this show all year, and
everything about this looks terrible.
all the matches. Yeah, I'm just not all that
the
into.
Over Brock thing, and I know they're going to disappoint me.
I'm going to do Cody Roman. I want to see. I want to see where they're going. There's a twist.
Yeah.
I want to know what the twist is.
Yes.
All right. So, Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. The Rude is going with Orton. What say you, Delvin?
Orton's
Go with Orton. Donnie?
It could be the funniest thing if Orton loses and we never see Pat McAfee again.
I feel like I should get odds for taking the underdog, but yeah, I'm gonna take a flyer. I'm gonna take Cody. I'm gonna say they're gonna pull I'm gonna say they're gonna pull a swerve, and because everyone hates this, they're gonna abandon it quickly. And yeah, I say Cody goes over, or Cody retains. Maybe it doesn't go over, but yeah, Cody retains.
Okay, that's an interesting pull.
What the hell is it? What is? I'm confused by doesn't go over but retains. If he wins, like
he may
what?
not. He may not win the match, but he may be disqualified. There may be interference. Maybe it's a count out. It's like a dusty finish, but he keeps the belt. He's still the champ. He wins.
Got it. Okay. Next is Fatu versus McIntyre. The Root is going with Fatu.
Jacob Fatu.
That makes sense. Now would be the time to put him over.
He's in great shape.
This might decide our little contest here. I want to pick McIntyre, but like I feel like I know that's not right. This like just feels like I don't know. I feel like Fatu. And he needs to be. He's just being like sent to the top of the card like manually.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like he needs to earn it a bit more. Give me Drew.
Okay.
All right. Last but not least, Jade versus Rhea. The Root is going with Rhea.
Rhea has to win.
Rhea's going to win.
That match is going to be fucking terrible.
I think most of these matches are going to be terrible.
Yeah, but that could be. I hope Jade has gotten a lot better. She's a terrible wrestler.
I have news for you. No.
Oh my God. Maybe they can hit each other real hard and it can just be like a slobber fest.
I don't want to say it. But
Maybe they can get real stiff and they can sell something because if
I actually think she was better in AEW.
no, that's not a better word. She sucks as a wrestler, dude. She just sucks. She's a sorry wrestler. It doesn't. It wasn't any better. Maybe programmed or booked. She sucks.
I think because she had more reps there.
I think she was more protected there.
That too. They do something. It ain't great.
I mean, and to your credit, that's a smart thing to work around somebody that's not very good at wrestling.
Yeah.
And she sucks at wrestling. And I think Rhea at times can be sloppy. So this feels like a really bad pairing. I'm kind of thinking that like, is this where Bianca comes back and this thing never really actually happens? Like, do we just get like a run in and a scrap and it's more of a fight than a match?
It's going to happen.
Because if this is a match that's going to go 10 minutes, it's going to be terrible.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything.
I think it'll be fine.
I haven't seen anything from Jade that makes me think she can put on a respectable basic wrestling match.
Because I've heard, she's been everywhere. She's been doing some great interviews.
Yeah, but she needs to be doing some great practice.
Well,
she needs to be running the ropes and less podcasts.
You talking about practice here?
Dev, she looks like she's never been in there her whole life.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't even know what good wrestling looks like.
It's just not. She's just not smooth about anything.
No, she's
I wouldn't even know.
I mean, you've seen wrestling.
I have, but I couldn't tell you what's good and what's bad. It all looks like shit to me.
The original idea would have worked a lot better. Because the original idea was for her to face Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte's a better worker than Rhea.
Everybody.
Well, that's true. Yeah, no, you're right. No, I won't say everybody. AJ and Becky can go. Yeah, Becky. You know, but yeah, Charlotte is as good as anyone else. Yeah, she's a pro's pro.
Yeah, that's somebody you.
I do. I know people hate Charlotte for whatever reason, but Charlotte is an excellent wrestler.
To be fair, they're changing the tune.
And Bailey's an incredible worker. How do we not say Bailey?
Yeah, they're changing their tune on Charlotte.
Yeah, but Charlotte's an incredible worker. She always has been. Yeah. She's incredible in the ring.
And Jay wanted to work with her.
And Charlotte would have bumped for her. Maybe Rhea will too. Rhea can bump, but I feel like these two style, like for these two to make it work, it's got to be big, mean, slap and meat. Like they just got to start. They got to start knocking the shit out of each other.
Yeah,
you know, really selling some forearms and stuff. It's got to be like a boxing. It's got to be a fight.
Yes.
If they can sell that, great. But if this starts going to the mat and stuff, oh, this could be real bad. No. I thought Jade's last match was one of the worst WrestleMania matches I've ever seen. I felt so bad. It was against Naomi, right? I felt so bad for Naomi. She basically had to carry her through like a terrible match.
Yeah, because she doesn't get any reps.
Like she just doesn't look like she's ever wrestled. She's like a bodybuilder. She's like a model. She just comes out and she's like, "Look at me." And it's like, okay. But when the bell rings, like that's it. I'm not excited for that one. I'm not excited for half of them.
I'm not excited for 80% of them.
Yeah. I am
I'm not
excited.
even going to acknowledge that they exist.
I'm excited for Obla and Brock. And I
very
think
excited for
Punk and Roman. I want to see those things.
Yeah.
Oh, and AJ and Becky.
That's going to be good.
I hope it's good. The feud hasn't been, but it's Mania. It'd be cool if they could cut it loose a bit.
Yeah.
You know? Like if they could really put one in there, it'd be nice.
Yeah.
Okay. There you have our second WrestleMania WWE segment. I hope you're all happy.
Did you pick anything, Dev? Or you just going to...
Nope.
He just gives up the points.
Yeah.
I'm good.
He's put in the tank.
Yeah, I'm good. We're good here. All right, question time. TPR. Wow. He says, what's your best stuck on the side of the road story? Yesterday, we locked our keys in the trunk of the rental, and it was a whole thing, but we eventually got a spare key from the rental company and fixed it within a couple of hours of the problem occurring.
And Dev and I have just shared our family nightmares.
I've had so many side of the road stories.
So many.
I have so many side of the road stories. I have a lot.
I don't.
I have a
Me either.
lockout.
So I really have the one where my daughter couldn't get me the thing. I think the best story that I have for this, it's not on the side of the road, is I once went to the airport a day later than my flight. I forgot what day my flight was. And I showed up to the airport the next day. It was like,
high.
oh, fuck.
What are you doing here? Sir, this ticket is from yesterday.
But outside of that, I don't have a side of the road story.
I have a...
Yeah, me either. My wife ran out of gas. That's it. Yeah, what happened today?
Yeah, my son.
Of course.
I love my son. He's a great kid. Somehow, some way, he managed to lock himself out the house today. But that's not the problem.
That's a Craig at a Creek episode.
The problem is...
Do you have a key? Like a lock key?
Yes.
Our kids have never had keys to our house.
Mine neither.
To be frank, it's gonna sound crazy. It dawned on me about a month ago that I also don't have a key to my house.
What?
Sorry to interrupt your story, Delvin.
I don't know. How's that possible?
This
Going
is what
to the
this
garage.
we have a keypad in our garage, and that is wow. All the doors stay locked all the time, or we're inside. I never my wife. The keypad battery ran out, and Jack has a manual. He has his own remote, but he left his remote because he's getting lazy about the keypad. So he was locked out, and he called his wife, and my wife was like, "Where's the key?" And I was like, "I don't know." She's like, "Do you have one?" And I looked, and I was like, "No." She was like, "Where's the key to the house?" I was like, "I don't know." When's the last time you used it? I don't know.
That's great.
It's been years. I can't tell you right now, Delvin. Here's the other thing. I didn't even care to try and fix that problem. I can't tell you the last time I thought to use my house key.
Wow.
It may have been 10 years ago. I haven't used a house key in forever.
Wow.
My wife has the house key. It's on her key ring. I've changed keys at work so often, I must have lost it or thrown it away. I have no idea where my house key
You live
is.
a privileged life. I don't know where my house key's at.
My house key is my phone. I go to the app and open my garage.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Same but different.
Maybe I'll put that here. Something like that.
And you might have to. So your son lost his stuff. Can't get in the house.
Let me tell you what he did. So I didn't know this, but apparently Tuesday, he locked himself out the house. He left his house keys in the house, right? But I have a spare key hidden in the backyard. So he took the spare key
And made that his key.
and got inside, right? But then today, instead of finding his original key, he left the original key and the spare key in the house.
Yep.
And so he had to sit outside for like 4 hours. So I got
Yep. I used to lose my key all the time when I was in high school. My uncle makes that joke all the time. He's like, everybody in this damn county's got a key to my house. Amount of keys Donnie's lost. It's why I don't keep up with the key. Like, I don't like trying to keep up with stuff like that. I lose stuff.
I was amazed. I'm like, I came up with a foolproof plan for you not to lock yourself out the house, and you managed to break the foolproof plan. It's quite impressive.
At least he didn't break the window to get in.
No, he can't get in his bars here.
Bars on the windows.
Yeah, this is an old house.
Elm Street out here.
Yeah, I'm planning on getting those what is called windows, those hurricane windows, something like that. I don't know.
Be a good investment for you.
They keep telling me I should get that.
You see that super typhoon that like destroyed Guam?
I saw that.
It's like the biggest cyclone of its size this early in the calendar year. I was like, oh shit. Here we go. Oh no.
All I gotta say is God didn't like the AI picture.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude, we're in a drought. We're gonna hit 90 Friday. And I know Dev's gonna laugh at that, but it'll be the highest temperature recorded in Georgia this early in the year ever.
We hit 90 like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, but that's here. Like, we're in a drought, like a pretty severe drought already.
Homie saw that
California stays in a drought.
Right,
so they got the high fire conditions and stuff. So
y'all stay in the drought, yet people up there still keep lighting fire, put shit on fire. I probably should stop that.
We're pissed. They're upset. Pay us a living wage and we'll stop setting things on fire.
Got the whole fucking state.
Dude, I get it. Gas is $7 out there. I understand.
Right.
If gas was $6.50 here, I think Georgians would absolutely burn the city down.
I paid $85 to fill up my car. Yeah,
the Georgians are freaking out now. They're like $3.80. Like, they're losing it.
$4.25 for rent.
I would kill for $3. I ain't seen $3.80 since Obama was president.
Sad part is it was like $2 like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
It was so low. I think I got $1.85 at one point. I was like, holy crap. Like, yeah, it got real cheap for a moment.
Yeah.
That was like a month where gas was super cheap.
And homie said, not on my watch.
He said,
whoa, prices are going down. Let's sit to the moon.
Deliver us the moon.
Yeah.
It's a really cool
Quagmire
sci-fi story, Delvin. You're going to like it.
Okay.
Play the game, Delvin.
I'll play it.
You got nothing else you're doing. You got nothing else going on.
Yeah, nothing else in my life.
Yeah. Go get the
fucking the streets.
Yeah. Just, when you take your time away from the streets, go ahead and play Deliver Us the Moon in between Invincible and the Boys.
Do both.
Maybe I'll play while I'm in the streets.
Yeah. Do you have the Switch? You just lay it.
While I'm in the sheets.
You set it down on our back and you do the mouse mode. Do the mouse mode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That'd be a good Switch 2 commercial.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's the perfect system. Anywhere, anytime.
Yeah. Play anywhere.
In the streets, in the sheets. Switch 2. That's what we do.
When I get that feeling, I will. You see a mouse like moving up the curve. Yeah.
That's how you do it. We can make this a thing.
Down a thigh. You hear Mario?
Lord. Or Zell or Link. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This works.
Oh God. Quagmire wants to know: will Game Pass come back down and in price, and will Xbox go back to exclusives? We kind of touched on this already.
Yeah,
maybe.
Game Pass ain't going down in price.
I think they're going to introduce cheaper tiers. Yeah, I think they're going to introduce cheaper tiers. And
Call of Duty out of one, that makes it really easy to load.
I think we're going to get a first party only Game Pass.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know
for sure.
I hate the fact that they're going to have I guess they're going to have 5 or 6 or 8. I don't know how many damn tiers of Game Pass they're going to do. I wish they wouldn't. I wish it was just one pass, just Game Pass. But if it were me, I would do a free tier of Game Pass that the games rotated through. I would do a cloud streaming tier of Game Pass. I would do a first party only tier of Game Pass, and then I would do the ultimate tier of Game Pass. And I would just that's it. And you don't quit doing the what's day and date and what's not. And it's just you select the catalog. The price is associated to the catalog that's with it. You know, and a first party only Game Pass, like I want to say it, but like you could subsidize it almost. You know, especially if you didn't like include Call of Duty. But yeah, it sounds like she seems determined to do something, Delvin. I think they will introduce some sort of value add to Game Pass.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm. Indio wants to know who can add him to his their Game Pass, their PlayStation Pass.
Why you skip the question?
We already talked about that. We didn't talk about that.
You just did JV
We
solo.
did. We talked about that last week. Y'all went on and on about that last week. We're good. We're good here. Here. Like I said, Indio wants to know who could add him to their PlayStation Pass. Any takers? I don't even think that. I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, I don't know who has an open spot.
I don't.
Yeah.
I still with Delvin.
Yeah, I kicked JV off mine because I got 2 PlayStations, so there can't be anybody on my
Damn,
PlayStation
that sucks.
Pass.
I'm a very happy resident timeshare owner on Haley Pass. It's a great pass to be a part of. Like I'm just sitting there, games just keep showing up my PlayStation. I'm like, great.
Yeah, so sorry, Indio. We don't have any open seats.
Yeah.
People of PSVG, if you have a home for Indio.
Yeah, if Haley didn't save me a spot, it could have been us. It could have been me, but no, a Haley Pass is sweet.
Somebody out there give Indio a home.
Somebody, possibly. His second question is, what kind
JV.
of monitor or TV?
Yeah.
You see, you kicked JV off.
Yeah, I kicked JV off. JV was buying games on Xbox. I don't know if you want to be on that pass. I don't know if it's doing you any good.
JV bought an Xbox?
Yeah, he has an Xbox, yeah.
Why?
Look, I don't know. I don't know why anybody has an
recently, like last week or
no? He's had one. He's always had an Xbox
from the get go, from the start.
From
5
the
years
get-go.
ago.
He's always been an Xbox person.
I thought you meant he just switched to Xbox like recently. It's like why?
I mean, the question why still exists. I don't know.
Stands, yeah.
I don't know what's the purpose there.
It was harder then. We had hope then. Now it's it's a red flag if you're like an Xbox. Like, whoa.
They put you on a watch list.
Yeah.
The January 6 people.
Keep an eye on this one.
Yeah. His other question is, what kind of monitor or TV should he get for the PS5 Pro? I told him the same one that you would get for the PS5. Like HDMI
2.1 VRR. That's what you're looking for.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is the same as the PlayStation. I had another friend ask me the same question. My boy Jan just bought a PS5 Pro. And he's like, do I need a new TV for this? I said, no, dummy. It's the same thing. Yeah. I said, the TV has nothing to do with it. It just makes the games run better.
Like if you
the
care,
it makes the games
if you want something incredible, like get an OLED. If you don't care as much, get something much cheaper. But you're looking for a TV that's HDMI 2.1 and VRR. If it does those things, you're good to go.
Yeah, and if it does VRR, it has HDMI 2.1. So just be looking for the VRR.
Just look for that stuff on the box, and you'll be good to go.
Yeah, and if it does VRR, it does 120 because you can't do the VRR without that. So
yeah,
you're really looking for the VRR thing.
Yep.
If it has that, you're good.
And I got a cheap one from Walmart, a real cheap one, and I've been enjoying it so far. I think cheap is good when it's new, right?
Yeah, and easy.
Like it may be cheap, but it's better than my TV that's like 8 years old. Like it's newer. So
yeah. Brennan said he's recently started collecting CDs for listening to in the truck, and it brings back the feeling of the old ways. Well, for him anyway. What's something that you do that brings back the olden days? What the fuck makes you think we left the olden days?
As I say, fuck me, man. I am feeling more and more nostalgic for things the way it used to be every day.
Yes.
And
we had freedom.
Is that a 40s thing? Like this year, I feel like last year, I feel like was a giant surge in that regard. I find everything is like nostalgic and missing the way things used to be all the time.
I'm curious, what kind of truck does Brendan have? Just like a pickup truck? Just like a fancy truck? It's like a work truck?
What would a fancy truck be?
One of them fancy, expensive ass trucks that they have. like in my head, I'm picturing like a fucking for the truck. I'm picturing like a old bucket pickup truck, like a old ass Chevy.
Like a rock.
Yeah,
a square body, like 90s, or like a curvy, bubbly body, like
that's what I'm
50s.
picturing Brendan's in right now.
Okay, Silverado.
Nah, that feels too new. That feels too new. We need
Silverado?
something older. Yeah, Silverado feels
Just a
too
Ram.
new. Yeah, we need like an old Dodge Ram, like something old.
They got fancy trucks.
Like the paint is kind of peeling off on it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of reddish brown. You know, that's what I'm thinking.
Because he said they have a CD player.
A CD player. You know.
So I don't think that doesn't connote like fancy truck.
Where is Brendan at?
That's a good question.
Brendan, where are you at? I was like, is he Yankee? Is he Northern? Why do I feel like that?
I feel like he's in New York, but I could be wrong.
No. I don't know about New York, but I feel like he's not. I think he's South. I don't know why I feel like that though.
Because I know he went. Didn't he go to the Extra Life thing at some point? And they don't do that in New York.
I think
like
you're
shining
right.
him.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So I feel like he's in the north.
So I'm not thinking as Southern for truck as maybe as you guys are. You guys are describing a real Southern truck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because when I hear truck, when I'm hearing you're in a truck with CDs, that's just what I'm thinking.
I'm gonna go like. What about like a Toyota truck?
See, Toyota trucks kind of.
They make those
like a Tundra or like a Nissan or something like that. Yeah,
like a nicer
like a Tacoma. Yeah.
So yeah,
I don't picture that at all.
Okay.
I hear truck, I instantly think pickup.
All right. So he'll have to tell
SUV.
us. Tacoma's not an
to be
SUV.
clear, they have Cadillac trucks. So yeah, that's the thing.
Now, see, that's a fancy truck, Delvin. A
That's
Cadillac,
what
an Escalade is a fancy truck.
See, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's a fancy truck.
An Escalade is not a truck.
If a Tacoma's a truck, it is to me.
What? No. A Tacoma is an actual truck.
That is an actual truck, but they have Cadillac trucks. I'm trying to
They do have Cadillac trucks, but it's not an Escalade.
see which one it's called.
When you think of fancy
An
truck, I
Escalade's
think
like a
of an Escalade.
Tahoe. That's an SUV. That's not a truck.
It's a truck to me.
It's not a truck. It's not a truck.
Motherfucker.
You can't say it's a truck because it's not a truck. It doesn't have
I
a
can
bed.
call it whatever the hell.
But it's
I
not
wanna call
right.
it.
That doesn't make it right.
See, when I hear bed, I think pickup truck.
That is a truck. All trucks are pickup trucks.
They're all trucks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're all trucks.
Not
all of them.
Not Escalade. That is an
Escalade,
actual SUV.
Escalade, Tacoma, Tahoma, whatever. They're all fucking trucks.
Tacoma's a pickup truck.
They're all trucks.
Why am I? This is
They're all
nonsense.
fucking trucks.
Utter
Ford
nonsense.
Explorer, fucking truck.
Wow.
Expedition, truck. They're all
Okay.
fucking trucks.
All right.
I find it funny because I looked up Cadillac truck, and the first thing that came up was an Escalade truck. That's literally
Bingo.
the first thing that came up.
Bingo. Yeah, it's all a truck. They're all trucks.
It's literally a truck with a cab in the back. I don't know if this is a stock one or not.
Okay, I see. There's a Cadillac Escalade EXT pickup.
Yes.
Okay, but that's not what people think when they think Escalade.
Yeah,
though.
when you think of Escalade, you think of the
You think of like the big SUV.
The big Escalade, yeah.
Okay.
But we still call that a truck.
So apparently this is new too.
Yeah, this is 2026. It looks nice.
But doesn't have a CD
buy it.
player.
It reminds me, what was that other early aughts truck that was like SUV and truck?
The Navigator.
Navigator.
Is that what that is? Yeah, it's given that. That's what it reminds
The
me of.
Lincoln Navigator.
I used to want a Lincoln Blackwood.
Me too. That thing was fresh. Mm-hmm.
That is a truck.
It's like a hybrid.
I would consider a Lincoln Blackwood a fancy truck.
Yeah, I'll give you that
it's
one.
Definitely a fancy truck. What about like an F-150 Lightning? Is that a fancy truck?
Yeah, I think that, yeah.
Either way, this man is rocking CDs. It ain't none of this.
You said you rock CDs.
Yeah, I have a 2010 Scion XB. It's old enough to have a CD player.
So you're rocking CDs.
Not really. They exist. I haven't put one in a long time.
In your truck.
Yeah, my little tiny truck. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, everything makes me feel nostalgic.
Yeah, I just want to go back.
I really
want a
do
house
too.
phone. I want to get a house phone. I want to ride bikes.
This makes me nostalgic, you know? Like I feel very like in touch or just aware, matured from when it began. I think back to like our early days doing this with nostalgia and like almost like a way back when kind of remembrance, you know, because I started getting into podcasts right around the time, I'd say like 2009 is when I started finding like gaming podcasts, started catching up with the communities, right? Maybe the games and stuff. And when I started getting into podcasts then, so 2009, it would put me at like around 20, 22, something like that. All the podcasts that I would find would be a bunch of these people that were our age now that were talking about how great things were when they were little, and they were all talking about the fucking Atari and the NES. And I was like, oh my God, I wish these people would like make a show that was like current, you know, and modern. I used to think about that. And then not all of them. I'm just like of the time. Like I was young and found podcasts of people that were old. Yes. And then through us doing this, I started being the person that I want and grew into being the person that I started to hate at the beginning. Yes. Right? Like that is just us now. And I think that's like a really kind of like there's like a circle of life, like fondness to that, right? It's a fun analogy because it's like, yeah, it's like we all walk our own individual lives, but we all kind of visit the similar places. And that's like the shared connection of being human. And it's like, you see that evolution. And it's like, I feel like that's just how this goes. You have an interest probably for all hobbies and you're on the bleeding edge and you keep growing and growing. And as it changes and changes, you remember what it used to be. And yeah, so a lot of this, I feel that way. I feel that way about E3 and I would say even games coverage, magazine. I talk about it all the time. I miss the indiness of game development in the aughts. I miss that scene, that vibe when people were like they were, you know, chasing new horizons and making things out of nothing. They were creating it, right? It was exploding out from itself. And now the industry is super mature. And what comes with that is less innovation. It's more corporate. It's more formal. And it's like gaming grew up alongside us. We grew up together, you know? I miss a lot of that spirit from back then. And I think when we talk about, you know, these companies and exclusives, these platforms, all these console wearing things and exclusive matter and all that stuff that we talk about in these podcasts, I think it's all born out of that time, right? Like that's how that time operated. And it's like, but those days are gone. And I think too often we carry forward like thoughts of the way it is because of that time. And then I'm not sure how much of that's really true anymore. And these companies are acting completely. We talk about like the prices of the consoles. Long back then, the price used to go down, right? And I start talking about those sorts of things. And it's like, yeah, but it's not back then anymore. You know?
Yeah. It's so funny. You just made me feel really fucking old because when people were podcasting and talking about NES and Atari, I'm like, yeah, I was there. I'm those old people. So I'm like, you're podcasting with the old people that were podcasting, talking about that. Then I'm just like, well, shit.
I would talk about that, man.
But nigga, you are Atari. Stop it.
Facts. I saw Atari put an Xbox 360 in an Atari. And it amazed me. It's all on YouTube. Worked like shit. But yeah, like, oh, this is pretty cool.
I mean, it's a 360, so.
Yeah, well, there's that.
I saw a hilarious April Fool's joke that I almost sent to you guys this weekend. It was an April Fool's video put together around Seinfeld 64. Had like this mock up of what the game was, and and then the game looks incredible. I was like 10 out of 10 would play, like 100% would buy it. But it was just like a good April Fool's joke. If you guys want to see it, I'll send it to you. I just
Put
thought
it in the DMs.
I thought Dev would make fun of it for being 64.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna make fun of it. Like that's gonna happen.
It's pretty awesome though.
Shitty ass 64, terrible ass console.
It's good stuff. Been playing Diddy Kong Racing.
Of course you have.
Yeah,
Of course you have. That's what he's nostalgic for. Diddy Kong Racing. He's nostalgic for that N64, and he's got it. The best version of it.
I mean, I'll give you another old man moment. This came up with the wife and I the other day. We went out for sushi. It was the day you guys recorded XP. So whatever what that was. We were driving through the neighborhood and I saw kids playing. And I mentioned to my wife, I was like, Jack's never went outside and like played with these kids. And it's been like a years long thing. Anytime I see kids in the neighborhood, I'm like, hey, Jack, like they're out there, they're playing football or something. He just, like we've talked about this before, kids just don't go outside like they used to, right? I'm somewhat nostalgic for that. Not just for me, but like, honestly, this was what I was talking to my wife for dinner. It's like for him, it's like, could you imagine missing out on all of that? Like all the adventures and everything you did and all that you learned and all of the moments that happened, good and the bad, that came with that, just done, just gone, just snapped out. It's like, he doesn't know what he doesn't know. He doesn't know what he's missed. Sucks. He's almost out of high school. It's nonsense. But, again, just like times have changed. It's not that time anymore. Kids don't do that anymore.
Yeah, me and my directors were talking about that in our management meeting the other day about how things are just completely different, how we were just outside. And it was basically talking about how do we relate to like some of our younger staff.
Yeah.
Like trying to figure out icebreakers for a staff meeting. And it's like, yeah, we can't reference any of that stuff because everything that we would talk about, they only know through memes. They have no idea what any of it actually is. Because they just didn't grow up like that. And then it devolved into like the conversations of being outside till the lights came, till the street lights came on. And I was like, yeah, I took the bus everywhere. Like
I was telling my wife, I was like,
everywhere.
There was fights, there was scrapes, there was fun times, or euphoric times, hilarious games, mischief, dating, interest level, approaching, talking, social cue. Like it's so much. So much comes out of that. Yeah, all of it. Yeah.
Just like going to your friend's house and knocking on the door and seeing if they were home, and then having to talk to adults. Like you have to say hello, picking up the phone, like not having to worry about having a cell phone or not texting. Like you pick up the phone, call your friend to see if they're at home, talk to the parents, say hello, and then, hey, do you want to go play? Can you come outside? What are you doing? No, I'm on punishment this week. Like, all of that is gone.
I called Melissa's mom Babe once.
Of course you did.
Melissa's mom picked up the phone. I was like, "What's up, babe?" She was like, 1, I am not your babe. 2, Melissa is upstairs. I got like a whole talking to. Melissa's like, I can't believe you called my mom babe. The next time I came over, immediately called her babe as soon as I walked into the door. I was like, hey, babe. She looked at me with this stern look. I was like, I meant it for you the whole time.
Habitual line crosser.
Yeah, that sounds like
so I was teasing Melissa. I was like,
I'm crossing it.
What do you mean I didn't mean it? What do you think I did? You thought that was for you? Oh, no, I was talking to your mama.
Should have threw a wink at her.
My mom told me you always go hard for mom. If you're in with mom, smooth sailing. Yeah. Doesn't matter what dad or anybody else thinks with you. Get mom, you're good to go.
Shit, in our household, sometimes that's all you got is the mom.
That's good enough.
Yeah. Rob 3000 says, we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of me predicting that the Switch 2 has the potential to be the greatest console ever. What do y'all think?
Solid prediction.
Look, just saying.
Yeah, solid prediction.
It's all Donnie really wants to play. So,
I haven't played anything else since it. I mean, that is just being facts. I haven't touched my Steam Deck in so long. I'm not trying to get rid of it or anything. I'm just not like, I had somebody who was like, I tried Sleeping Dogs on PS5. I bought it. It was on sale and it doesn't work. And I was like, well, that sucked. That was a waste of $5. Good. It was only $5. And somebody's like, well, you have a Steam Deck, play it there. And I was like, I don't want to do that.
I'm surprised Haley didn't have it digitally.
She probably does, but it still doesn't work. Like, it doesn't work on PS5. I have it on Steam. So, like, it's one of those games that I was kind of just holding out for. I thought it'd be a good game to start the Steam Machine. It's a game I've never played before. Steam Machine, you probably don't have to be super powerful to run it, right? It was probably a really good one to play.
Apparently it runs like shit on PC.
Great. Never mind. But yeah, and I don't know where I was going with that. I forgot where I was going.
Just not wanting to play anything other than your Switch.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, somebody was just like, "Hey, play your Steam Deck," and I was like, "I don't want. I'm not going to do that."
Yeah. Why? I've got this.
Yeah, the Switch is lovely. Now, I love it, but for it to be the greatest console ever, right? It's got to be a lot more people have got to love it, and I have always been bullish on Switch 2's like reach. I don't think you can just pencil them in for another 150 million units. I think that's, they've got to do a lot of work to get there. But I don't think a lot of people, I feel like that's a somewhat of a outsider. That's a hot take. I feels like I see Switch 2 more like a 3DS to the DS. Like, I think it's a solid improvement on what was before. I just think the environment may not line up for it to do what the previous one did. But for me personally, it's doing everything I could want it to do.
Yeah, outside of sales, like sales wise, it doesn't have to sell a bunch to be the best.
That's true. Yeah,
I
that's
think
subjective.
I think
just
that
be your
for
favorite.
what it's doing, I don't think there's anything better.
It's a solid improvement.
Yeah.
Like, it's just it's just a better version of, it's not even like, it really feels like they're the same, right? Like, it is just a better version of that.
Yeah.
But still very much a Switch.
It's a Switch.
Yeah. But doing like this golf game, right, with a mouse, like a fucking PC game, you know what it made me do? I bought Civ. I was walking through Walmart. We were walking through Walmart, and after sushi, and we were just buying stuff, just doing a little shopping, and Civ was on sale for $20. Now, the Switch 2 upgrade was also on sale in the eShop. So I could get Civ for Switch 2 for like $25. I was like, that's pretty sweet. So, but it made me buy Civ. Like, playing this game with the mouse, I was like, yeah, this would probably be pretty good, actually. So, I'll find out. But I still feel like the Switch is perhaps, I wish it was just a little bit more powerful. Like, I wish it had like 10% more. Not like a huge leap, but just like a little bit more. I feel like it's on the edge of where it should be. Like, it's good, but if it was a little bit better, it'd be really good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
2.0 update. Look at the 2.0 update.
Like a little up clock, a little something like that, like a dice shrink and a little boost mode or something would really help. Because like Cyberpunk's really nice. Visually, it looks great, but it's like 40, kinda. It's like, if that could get to 60, we would be fucking set. Like, if we could just get another 10 to 20% out of it. Digital Foundry this week had a question. And they wrote an article I shared about it, and it's about a topic we've talked about on Shaq a few times, about would Nintendo just make a Switch that was just a console, like just a box, just the TV, like a Switch TV edition. And we've talked about that on Shaq. That comes up every now and again. And there's people that are like, it's not a Switch, and they're right, it's not a portable, and it doesn't switch. They also made the Switch Lite, which never docked, so that also didn't switch. But the pros there is that if you get rid of the screen, you get rid of the battery, you get rid of the power draw from the battery, like, you get rid of all that, now you can turn the heat up, right? Like, you can have a cooling solution, crank up the wattage. What could a Switch 2 be in a package like that? It could be affordable and it could be powerful. Like, that's a sweet little gig. I don't think Nintendo's going to do that because I actually agree with Digital Foundry. They want it to be toy-like. But the idea of it, I think I'd be really into it because I feel like the Switch just needs a little bit more for it to.
It's called a Steam machine.
For it to get the third-party support that's like truly, I think, on par, like in the wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's quite there. Now, what did the Switch prove? The Switch proved it didn't need to be. What we need is Nintendo to start coming out with like some real movement shifting games. Pocopia was one, but they need a lot more of those, just like Switch 1. What we haven't had is the Odyssey, the Breath of the Wild. Like those things haven't happened. But if those things come along, then the third party stuff will matter. But I will say, I feel like I've been talking too long. Sorry. I'm maybe a little bit too high. But what I will say is playing Resident Evil was fantastic. And I know that it's the less version, but what I played didn't feel, if it's not side by side, I honestly don't think most people will notice. Like it looked like I was playing a PlayStation 5 game. Like it looked great. Like it is right there. Like I know it's a little bit choppier and I can see the hair I understand it's not as good, but once you acclimate to it, I'm saying I don't think most people would know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's in the wheelhouse. It's in the ballpark. I don't think Cyberpunk isn't. Like it's not quite there. So
as long as Cyberpunk even gets to PS4 levels, then it's there.
I think there's a lot. I mean, I think most people would say there's a lot to be said for it just having it. Even if it's not as good, if it's just there, that's a win for Nintendo.
1000%.
Yeah, and I think that's where a lot of people are.
He's great.
It is really nice, man. I can't wait for my Joy-Con. I got these Pro Joy-Con coming in soon. I think that'll really take it to that next level. And I'm excited for those. Having real good like grip attached Joy-Con controllers, I think it's going to up that game a lot. Like I'm already constantly playing Switch 2, and I think that's going to take it. That's going to shoot it to the moon.
Nice.
Dude, we're going to get a fucking Star Fox game and a Fire Emblem game and Ocarina of Time. Like, we're kind of living it over here. We're having a grand time over in the shack, Dev.
Has that been official? Is the Ocarina of Time?
Just Nate the hate stuff.
It's more. I'm so tired of hearing that man's name.
Yeah, but he's got a really good batting average. He's batting like 930. He's really solid.
Get this man out of here.
Why?
I get tired of hearing his name. That's all.
Why?
Go away with your rumors and your nonsense.
What if I just start calling him? What do you want me to call him? Let's give him a new name.
I just want the official.
Let's
give
him a new name.
Your rumors. No.
Yeah, but the officials lie to you all the time. Constantly.
If it's officially announced, how is it a lie?
Oh, well, that doesn't, because they could be officially unannounced at any moment. They cancel teams all the time. I'm saying your beholdenness against any reporters or journalism before the corporate speak.
I just don't want to hear rumors.
Makes no sense.
Really care about rumors.
When the corporate, they're never going to tell you anything.
I'm okay with that.
And they lie to us constantly.
Once the game is announced officially by whoever's making it, then I'm here for it. I don't want to hear your rumors.
Well,
you know me. I don't want your rumors.
Yeah,
Give me what has happened. Because then you get my hopes up, and I'm living on some expectations that don't happen. Like apparently there's supposed to be a PlayStation showcase tomorrow. Not happening. So
yeah, that's true.
Goddamn
it doesn't sound like that's going to happen.
Don't have hope.
Yeah. No, I don't need hope. I don't need hope. All right. Math Man wants to hear some NBA playoff talk. He wants to know who do we have making it to the conference finals, and who are our end of the year award winners.
Oh God,
I don't even know who's in the playoffs to give you any of these answers.
Detroit.
There you go. Detroit become human. They're going all the way.
Did
anybody see any of the play-in games last night? Because I did not.
I saw Heat and Charlotte.
I watched some of that.
I just saw the trip. I saw
they were hitting that up.
Bam.
LaMelo was doing LaMelo things.
Yeah,
it's a good game.
He hit the game winning layup or something.
It was a highlight game for the Heat. Highlight for their season. At least they had a good one.
They ain't saying much.
Well, it's a playing game. The playing game does add a lot of drama. I like that. What I don't like is how long these series are. Have you guys seen that at all?
No.
I was listening to
Is it 5-7-7?
I was listening to the Cleveland radio show today, and they said that the Cavs and the Raptors tip off Saturday. And they said if this game goes 7, the series will last until like May 4th or something.
No.
I was like, how is that possible? How is it possible that it takes 3 weeks to get 7 games in? Like, what? It's April 15th. Like, all the way out till May? Apparently, they play like they'll play like Wednesdays and Saturdays or something like that. And they've got built in 2 days of rest and a day on travel. Maybe it's always been like that. That feels really long. I feel like we used to get like a series in like a week. Like, this shit's taken like a month. I was like, damn.
It wasn't a week.
May.
It was at least a week and a half because I feel like it'd be a game every other day, and now it'd be a game other day, and then there'd be a two days, and then another game. So
I don't know.
Like game 1, then a second day, then a day in between game 2, then 2 days, and then game 3, and then a day game 4, a day game 5, 2 days.
I think 7. With this, I think it's 2 every time. Oh. It's 2 between everything.
It doesn't bother me.
It doesn't really bother me. It just feels like at that point, it doesn't feel like you're playing a series. Like the longevity of a series doesn't feel like it's factoring in. You know, like typically you play a series, the longer you go, like having fresh legs, younger players becomes an advantage. You know, it's like, I don't know if that matters if it takes 3 weeks to do the series. I think everyone's pretty well rested. You know?
Yeah.
Say the least.
I don't know if that's a new change or if I'm just noticing it, but I don't know. Maybe it's just a calendar thing. It just felt like a long time.
Yeah. I honestly have no clue. Oh, shit. The Warriors beat the Clippers. So now it's Warriors Suns.
Wow, I had the Clippers winning that game, actually. That surprises me.
Wait a minute.
I have no idea who's making the conference finals. I'm assuming, I don't know, Oklahoma City and Boston? Spurs and Boston, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think Detroit's coming up. I'm not a believer in Detroit. It sounds like both of you guys really are. I don't.
Oh, I was just saying what Delvin said. I don't.
I know they have the 1 seed, but if I was power ranking these teams, I think I'd have Detroit 4th.
I don't think is Cade still injured.
I believe so. Cade Cunningham. I think he's still hurt.
I think he's coming back.
Yeah.
I think when you're playing a team to script for, you know, experience matters a lot, and I just wonder, you know.
I mean, the Pistons are going to play either the Hornets or the Magic.
Yeah, they're getting through that.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. But after that, they're going to play the Cavs or the Raptors. I don't ever trust the Cavs.
That's
the
my
Raptors
thing too.
So I could see them getting pretty far.
I don't think if I had to bet, I would bet on Boston, New York, and I would bet on Cleveland to beat Detroit.
Okay.
I'm not saying Detroit can't beat those teams. I'm just saying I think they're the underdog against all 3 of them.
Yeah, the only person that they'd run into is the Cavs because the Celtics are
on the other side.
They're on the other side. So it's Celtics 76ers and Knicks and Hawks, and whoever wins out of those 2 series are going to face each other. So it's probably going to be Celtics Knicks.
Yeah.
In the semis.
That'd be a good series.
I could see the conference finals very easily being the Celtics in Detroit.
Yeah.
I could see that for sure.
Yeah, I just don't think they won't get past the Cavs and Boston.
Yeah. I think the conference finals for the West are going to be the Thunder and the Spurs.
That's awesome. That's must-see TV.
That's what I think.
That's must-see television. You got to watch that series.
Yeah. So right now it's the Spurs versus the Trailblazers. The Spurs are going to beat the Blazers.
They shouldn't even play that game. Like, that's embarrassing.
And then
stop.
The winner of that is out of the winner of the Nuggets and the Timberwolves. That could go either way.
Yeah, it's a toss-up.
But I still think the Spurs beat whichever one of those teams come out.
That's a series, or is that a play-in?
It's a series. The play-in is pretty much done. The play-in, like the Trailblazers beat the Suns to get the 7th seed.
Gotcha.
So now it was the Warriors and the Clippers for the
that's the other game.
The 9 seed, and the Warriors beat the Clippers. So now it's the Warriors versus the Suns for the 8 seed.
There you go.
So whoever wins out of the Warriors and Suns is going to go against the Thunder, and then probably get beat by the Thunder. Like, I don't see the Thunder having any problems with that.
Thunder would beat the brakes off either one of those teams.
And then the Thunder play the winner of the Lakers or the Rockets, which could go either way.
I want Thunder Rockets.
I honestly think the Lakers might beat the Rockets. I feel like the Rockets have no identity and have just stumbled into the playoffs. Like,
yeah, you're probably right.
KD hasn't shown up in the playoffs since Golden State. And I don't see him doing anything to get this inexperienced Rockets team like over the hump with no real
That's
leader.
a big part of it for me with Detroit.
Yeah. I don't disagree with you, but I just don't think they're playing like I don't see them having any trouble with the Hornets or the Magic. I think the Magic just fired their coach as well.
Did you hear about that? There's all kinds of rumors that the players basically held like a mutiny. They're like, if you don't fire his ass, we're out of here.
Yeah, I didn't hear that, but I heard there was some scuttlebutt around it. But I didn't look into it.
Crazy stuff there.
But yeah, with that, I don't see. They'll probably get beat by the Hornets. They're probably going to lose that and lose the 8th seed, and it'll be the Hornets versus the Pistons, and I don't see the Pistons losing to the Hornets.
No, they're too good on defense.
Yeah, and so then they play the winner of the Raptors, the Cavs, which again could go either way, and I could see the Pistons beating the Cavs.
I think we're the Raptors. I think we're favorites against the Raptors.
Yeah,
I would pick us. I think we're gonna get through the Raptors.
Yeah,
I think the Raptors. They beat us all the times in the season, but that was a different team.
Yeah,
we are a different team post James Harden. And
but Harden doesn't show up in the playoffs.
Correct. So he has, but the moments that people remember, he didn't. But if he does, if they play like the way he has been. We've been pretty good since that trade, but I would just like to offer a different point for the Cavs because I agree with you. I was talking to a guy at work about this today. He was asking me, "Are you excited about your Cavs?" And I was like, "Not really." And he thought that was interesting. And you guys probably heard me say this before. I think we talked about it. But a lot of Cavs fans and Jack, they love Donovan Mitchell. They think Donovan Mitchell's like an alpha in this league, and I just don't.
No, he's not.
I think Donovan Mitchell's a very good player, but I don't think he's that guy. Now, he puts in big performances, like he can score, right? I just feel like there's a lot of teams that have a guy like that, and I feel like he's just one of those guys. Like he doesn't, anytime, in all the times that I've seen him play for us, very seldom have I seen the Cavs be the team dictating the terms of the game to the other team. It feels like the Cavs always play on the other team's terms. They play the way Boston wants to play. They play to the pace the other team wants to play. They don't dictate that to the other team. That's always been my issue with the Cavs team. Now they're good. They're really good, right? They're good front court. Donovan can score, so they're good enough to win. My only caveat is that since James Harden has joined the team, because of course James Harden's running the offense, the Cavs are dictating to who they're playing to because that's how James Harden plays. He is one of those guys, whereas Donovan isn't. So I don't know if that's a product for success yet. We have to see it. But I have an interest beyond, I think, a higher ceiling, I feel like, to this team because of that reason. I feel like in crunch time, when you've got to have it, I think James Harden, we finally have a player that can be in that moment and do that. And I don't think we had that before.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if that was the case, the Jazz wouldn't have traded Donovan Mitchell if he was that guy.
Yeah. And I've said that to Cavs fans, and they're putting him up there. They're putting him up there, with the best of the best. Like they think, and I'm just like, and I just haven't seen it. I just haven't seen it. And they'll say like, well, he scored 30. I'm like, that they lost.
Yeah,
but they lost. I don't care what he scored. I'm talking when you needed it and you had to have it because you were going to lose. I've seen Kyrie do it. Of course, LeBron has made a career out of doing it. Those are those dudes, right? We know what I'm talking about. There's there's a fifth gear. Yep. Honestly, Ant, that's Edwards' problem. I don't know if. Right?
They'll score a bunch of points, but it doesn't result in a win.
Right.
That's
who's
the thing.
Dictating the game? Correct. Whose terms are we playing the game on? You're right. When you play LeBron in the playoffs, you're playing on his terms. Period. He controls the game, we have not controlled the game as a team since Donovan Mitchell's been here. That just hasn't been our thing. We've just been young and good. Like that's basically been it. I'm excited to see if this team's going, because they're healthy. We have all of our shooters. Yeah, like I'm excited to see if it. But if James Harden just lays an egg, then the whole thing's fucked.
Yep.
Now it's time to maybe blow it up.
Yeah. So my predictions: Thunder, Spurs, Celtics, Pistons.
I'll also go Thunder, Spurs. I'll go Cavs, Celtics.
Delvin, what say you?
In the goddamn show, Dev.
You can end now.
As we always tell you, you can leave at any time.
No, that's not how this works.
At any moment.
Any moment.
No, that's not how.
Anybody for
You left
who's your
during the
MVP?
show.
When?
You got up and left for
twice.
like 10 minutes.
Twice.
You were just gone.
Yeah,
He's like, I'm gonna see this through no
you
matter
could do
how
that
tired
right now.
I am.
You could do it. You could have done 30 minutes and you could have gone. I'm like, guys, I'm off.
No, that's not how that works. You come back.
All right, well then you need to give me your MVP for the season.
Then you need to get in this fucking basketball question.
It should have been Cade, but I know his injury fucked that up.
MVP?
For the season, yeah, it should have been Cade. Cade's paid.
That's crazy.
If he would have finished the season, maybe he'd be in the running.
He can't
But
be
he
in the
can't
running.
even be in the
Top
running.
5, but not the whole thing, man.
Half the actual people that could be aren't in the running because they didn't play the 65 games in 20 minutes per game.
Yeah.
Like this 65 game rule is
Fucked it up.
nonsense.
It fucked it up. Yeah, Cade had a great season.
There was somebody who could have got not 6th man of the year, but like most improved player of the year. But because he didn't play, I think he played all 82 games, but didn't average 20 minutes.
They're trying
therefore he's
to
not eligible.
They're trying to get people to play and not tank.
Right. So here's my thing. But if I play in all 82 games, how am I not eligible? Just because I didn't play 20 minutes in every game, but I played.
Yeah, no,
every
I'm
single
with
game
you.
this
I'm
season?
with you.
It's nonsense.
As long as you're out there on the court, I don't care if you check in for 5 minutes. As long as you're there,
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and it sucks for players like Cade or Luka who literally were just hurt.
Yeah, they're just
So they're ineligible, but they weren't trying to tank. They just got hurt. So now I don't make this 65 minutes. It's wild.
The problem is that they put that's tied into the contract. So they're trying to make it monetarily for the players to play. Because the players get all the bonuses when they make the all-star team or the second alternate or the player of the year and all that. They get bonuses.
I watched a lot of basketball this year.
I don't know who's in the running for MVP. I don't know, I feel like I have a guess.
Yeah, Wembanyama, Shea.
I feel like it's been Wemby's year.
Yeah.
Right? The Spurs are like the surprise. Like they've made a leap, and it feels like he's made a leap. I feel like he's the kind of the story of the year.
I think Wemby, you got Jaylen Brown for the Celtics.
Yeah, he's been a workhorse.
He's doing the thing. You would have had Cade if he didn't get hurt. You've always got Shea. I think those are the only Joker. But he's always. I mean, those are players that are always.
They've not had a great year.
They have not.
Not by their standards. Not by his standards.
Yeah, I was say by their standards, because I mean they still won 54 games.
Sure. Yeah.
I think honestly, it's going to come down probably to Shea, Wemby, and Jaylen Brown, and I'll probably end up giving it to Wemby.
I
They
think
won 62 games. They were not expected to do that at all.
Yeah, and it's been him too.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's taken the leap. He's the difference. Not like they got like some big great, other star that came in and changed. Like he's really it's him.
It's him. It's him buying into the system. It's getting the other players to buy into him, and him being like, "Oh no, I want the smoke. I want to be this person," and challenging everybody else in the league.
They had that big comeback moment. Like he's had moments. It's. I feel like the year has been. He's the memorable part of the year. It's like him and injuries and stuff, but he's the breakout.
Yeah. Now, defensive player of the year, I have no fucking clue.
Probably also
it could be Wemby.
Yeah, probably also Wemby.
He said COY. I don't know what that is.
Coach?
Oh, coach of the year.
Pistons, JB.
Yeah,
JB.
100%. You can't.
It could also be the Spurs coach. You taking over for Pop.
It's true.
You got to buy into this
but
system.
JB's got the number one seed.
Yeah. And he's had it all year.
Yeah, it's been because they play deep because he's a great defensive coach.
Yeah.
Like he
nobody
gets his team
expected
to
him to
play
win
defense.
60 games.
I told you they were going to be good, but I never thought they would be this good. I told you last year, I was like, listen, because I like what the team they were putting together. It's a workman's team, you know.
It's a Detroit-ass team.
But I didn't expect them to be number one. I thought they'd be like fourth. Like I thought they'd be like right there, you know, but not first. That is a surprise.
Most improved, I'm giving to Denny Abadillah, however you say his last name.
Denny Abadija.
Yeah, he's got most improved player for sure. Like from him to go from doing nothing with the Wizards to getting Portland into the playoffs and getting them into the 7th seed, like that's some work. All-star this year too, for sure.
That's crazy. How was that see you? Yeah. I'm sorry. I was thinking the Wizards drafted him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they just didn't know how to use him. He goes to Portland and completely turns Portland's face around.
Becomes a scorer.
Like completely turn it around. Goes to work, becomes an all-star, gets him to the 7th seed in the playoffs, like wins in the play-in. Like,
yep.
That's huge.
Yep.
Yeah. And then rookie of the year, I feel like it's going to either be
it's got to be Cooper.
I don't know. Nipple. It could be him as well.
Is a rookie
in the playoffs? Yeah.
I didn't know he was a rookie. It's going to be Flag. I get what you're saying. Knipple deserves a credit, but the league's going to give it to Flag. Flag's a star of a whole franchise. They're going to give it to him.
They won like 12 games.
I think they're going to give it to him. You know how the league is. That's someone someone they've invested into.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He's a face. They're marketing. He has commercial stuff. Like he's an investment. Cooper Flag.
Win some games.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just telling you.
Best if you're not winning games and changing outcomes. You're not the rookie.
We've seen this. We've seen this before. We know how the league operates. And we do know the league operates. They don't run, they operate. There's things happening. I don't see them.
I don't know, man.
I would be shocked. I would be stunned if that happened. Not saying he doesn't deserve it. I just wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe that they would give it over Flag. I wouldn't. I get you.
I don't know, man. I feel like he deserves it.
I think it's going to be one of those cold letter moments.
That's some bullshit.
One of those cold envelopes. Make sure you get the purple one.
Let's see.
But maybe you're right. Maybe
he's averaging.
Surprise us.
Cooper Flag, 21, 6 and 4.
Damn.
On 18, 5 and 3.
No.
We're winning games here. We're in the playoffs.
No. It's gonna go
like double the games. Cooper Flag, I mean, you had some ups and some downs. Khan was consistent all year.
I don't think that matters at all.
He's the great white hope. They just got to sink all their chips in this basket.
Yeah.
He's a good player. He's really good.
He's got all the dunks, though.
So?
It matters.
Khan got all the threes. I think he actually has the rookie record for most threes in a year. In a season.
You get what I'm saying, though. I hear you, and I don't disagree with you.
It's highlight reel, no wins.
I don't think it matters to them.
Oh my God.
Blake Griffin, man.
The NBA sometimes. This is why I hate the NBA.
Dude, Dallas needs a win.
No. Dallas deserves nothing. Okay.
Well, that's not going to happen.
Deserves nothing.
That's not going to happen because they bought that team for like $4 billion. So they're going to take care of that team.
Are they?
Yeah. I think it's going to be Coop.
Boo. And I like him.
He's got swag. I'll give the kid that. I'm still not convinced he's like, I don't know, like a mover. Like is he that, or is he like, Lowry Markkinen? Not quite sure yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got better handles, I think, but maybe not as great a shooter.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's
he's
just like
19. He's not a shooter yet.
Yeah.
He scored 21 points per game because he was the only person on the team that could do anything.
Blake Griffin just barreling towards the basket.
I mean, somebody's got to shoot.
It works.
Don't be me.
Yeah, it worked. Not to win, but he scored points.
He scored points. Yeah, I think he had a 50 ball at one point, but
he did. Yeah, he put it up. Yeah, he's gonna win that award. I feel pretty confident about that.
It's unfortunate.
You've made a good case, but unfortunately, the world isn't fair. And unfortunately for Knipple,
I mean, win share has got to mean something. You got to win. You got to win.
Commissioner was like, who? He plays for Charlotte. They're like, who?
Everybody's talking about Khan.
So
and
they're
like
in the
17 brothers. They're
in
about
the
to
playoffs.
Nipples are about to run the league.
Okay.
No, like there's like 3 other brothers that are also.
No, I know.
I know. Khan deserves his. He deserves it. Damn it! This is
nonsense.
This is some bullshit. Cooper Flag. Your last name is Flag. You're the Great White Hope. It's just some nonsense.
Foul.
Foul. I call foul.
2 fouls.
All right, Delvin, fine. You can go to sleep. Go enjoy
Put him
your
out of
night.
his misery. Look at those glossy eyes. Look at those glossy eyes, like a kitten barely hanging on. Have you seen a baby when they have that food coma? They're just struggling to stay there.
That is correct.
You can leave at any time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for riding with us. Until next time, please play some video games.
Peace.
Peace.
Nobody's sleeping in the middle of the bed. The middle of the bed is only where you do the business. But when everybody's ready to sleep, it's the side of the bed that can't be beat. It's the middle of the bed where lovers meet. But when it comes time to slumber, it's the edges. Ooh, 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 the edges.